Hello, 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 and welcome to another Volume 1 Community Live.
To all, a good community live. That was good, right?
That was good.
Good luck. What is it? Good fortune? I don't know what he says. Good fortune to all? What the fuck does he say?
I don't either.
Oh.
Yikes. Megan
Sorry.
dropping
I always
F-bombs
am
really
sorry.
early in the show.
I know. I can't help it. When I'm talking about Santa, I just get riled up. Not in that way. I mean, I get excited. Not in that way. I get excited because I like... Okay, what? He's of age. He's well over.
I'm going to turn this snow off. It's getting a little chilly in here.
It's cold as fuck. Cold.
It wouldn't be Christmas without a couple F-bombs, dude.
I'm sorry.
How's everybody doing this wonderful Wednesday day?
It is December 6th, first week of December.
Ooh.
So that's cool. We decorated the set, as you can see.
Yeah, we did.
We are here in Christmas time, and it's very exciting. I can't believe we're already towards the end of the year. I feel like we just started 2023, so this year flew by really fast.
It really did. We have a fun, jam-packed community live today. We have a lot of things that we want to talk about, but we also have a very special announcement. Well, at least Megan has a very special announcement.
Oh, I was like, wait. What are you talking about?
I mean, you got to tell the community. You got to let them know.
Okay, guys, it's really exciting.
You have a drum roll?
Yeah. Okay. You guys ready? I'm going to have a baby.
Okay, well, wait a second.
Whoa!
Wait a second. Not
I figured it was finally time. I'm going to be 26 years old. I figured I wanted to settle down, have years ahead of me to raise a beautiful child. Everyone, I wanted to announce this is Tony.
Tony Chopper. Give him a little sound. Give him a little Tony sound. Oh, there it is.
Hey. Let's go. There he is. Let's go. There he is. There's a boy. That's what's up.
That was good.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited. I am picking him up tomorrow. After we go live on for One Piece.
Yeah, after the One Piece live tomorrow.
I'm so excited. Oh, I can't wait. It's so heartwarming. I talked about it a little bit in the Discord in our pet shop of horrors. And last year, this is going to be the first Christmas without my childhood dog, Yoshi. And he was also a pug. I had him since I was probably 8 years old. So he was like my ride or die. Unfortunately, we had to put him down in January just because of a lot of health issues. And he was really old, and it was like quality of life was just really bad. So unfortunately, we had to do that. And I kind of had been looking for a dog. I always wanted to have a dog, not necessarily a pug again, not for any particular reason. Like, of course, I would love one, but I just kind of was like looking around for any type of dog, really. And I kind of just like let the universe kind of do its thing. And weirdly enough, my dad's coworker asked him if anyone was interested in a pug puppy, and it just kind of like fell all into place. So yeah, and it was interesting because I was looking for a girl dog, but they told me it was a girl dog, and they're like, oh, actually it's a boy. And I was like, oh, okay. But it's like he's reincarnated into my life again, and I can't be more grateful. I mean, yeah, pugs are the best.
And it had to be Tony. The name had to be Tony.
Yeah, I was like going through it, and I was like, oh, like, what should his name be? And I just thought of, the cutest guy I could think of, and that's Tony Chopper, Dr. Tony Chopper.
Oh shit! I forgot to turn the snow off.
Oh. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm going to be definitely bringing him in the studio a lot. So if you hear any barking or anything, because, someone said there's maternity leave. There's no maternity leave on Volume 1. They don't offer that here. So I will be having to bring him along with me everywhere I go.
You're really good with animals, and, you have friends that are dog trainers. So getting him trained and acclimated, you're going to be great. You're going to be really good.
Thank you. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's that. And I'll be showing him off sometime soon, maybe next Wednesday when we go live again, or another time.
And it's going to be exciting, maybe a Tony cam.
Tony cam. Tony cam. We're gonna have we're upping our staff.
Yeah. We're hiring on new
from
people.
One producer.
We have Monty and now Tony.
Oh, I know. That's going to be interesting. Like, I'm going to have to introduce them, and we'll see how that goes.
It's going to be fine. They're going to get along great.
Yeah.
I wanted to shout out a dono, a super chat at the very beginning of the stream. Shout out Paladin.
Paladin.
Berserker Jedi. Check out the movie/TV Discord channel for all the trailers posted in the last couple of days. V1 and everyone. Also check out all the awesome stuff posted in the Community Live Discord for the last couple of weeks. Shout out Paladin, who also gifted 5 Volume 1 podcast memberships. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about the Godzilla movie that we did recently see, -1. We're going to be keeping it spoiler-free. If we do end up talking about spoilers, we'll give everybody a fair warning. There was somebody asking before we went live because they said that the movie doesn't release in their area until, I think, next week. So we will keep it spoiler-free just in case there are people who still haven't had a chance to see it yet, but we'll give you fair notice. If we go any deeper into it, we want to talk a little bit more about JJK because we're caught up, and I think we both have some thoughts. And we'll tell you when that section of the conversation happens, because that'll be a little bit more spoilery. And if you haven't caught up, then obviously we don't want to spoil you. We got a lot of stuff on the agenda. Like I said, maybe even a birthday haul. I wanted to shout out and thank everybody who wished me a happy birthday.
Yay!
Yeah, man, it was
happy birthday.
It was a great birthday. Korean barbecue and Black Angus.
Ooh.
2 dinners.
Ooh.
2 dinners in a row. It was
KBBQ.
Had to do KBBQ.
Classic.
And shout out everybody who, like I said, wished me a happy birthday. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. But I want to give a special shout out to Beans and James because they cooked up some really cool art.
Amazing. I love both of them. And it's so nice. Like, it's such a, I mean, it's like everyone's able to, like, someone's able to use their talents to, like, give you a gift. It's just like, oh my God. Like, it's just so much more personal.
Yeah, dude,
for sure.
This,
and
like,
this is just, like, amazing.
Yeah, this made my day. I love it. 69. I love the bounty. The whole poster, the whole image, the drawing is beautiful. And let me get the other one from James. This is from James. James asked me who my 3 favorite characters were. And it was tough, man. That's always such a hard question. And I just went from the gut. I went from the heart. And I said Gyro, Guts, and Frankie. So for my birthday, James cooked this up, which is absolutely beautiful, dude. Frankie, Gyro, Zeppeli. Do we have a gut sound?
No.
What would a gut sound even be? It'd be his sword. Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, this community is full of fucking super talented people. So again, thank you guys, man. Thank you. You guys are the fucking best.
Sick. So
sick. What else at the top of the show? Oh yeah, we're also gonna talk. We'll talk about it later. But Test, shout out Test, mentioned that we should kind of talk a little bit about what we posted on our community tab recently, just some things that we're going to be doing in January, starting in January with our Patreon specifically, and even on the channel as well. We have a lot of stuff that we want to talk about. Stuff on the channel isn't as like locked in as the Patreon stuff, but I'll talk about it a little bit anyway.
Yeah.
Shout out Jonathan R.
Jonathan R. Before Jonathan R, I did want to shout out Mecha Troy, who became a real one, and then also gifted 10 memberships.
Shit.
I mean, we need some Christmas sounds.
Oh shit! I know. We just have that one song.
I know.
Shout out Mecha Troy.
Thank you so much.
Thank
this
you.
is
Thank you.
lit.
That's some more.
Jonathan R. saying, "Congrats, Mehgan. You've officially become Hestia now that you have a child." Josh doesn't, I'm assuming, get the reference. Get on the Don Manchi stuff, man. Also, happy belated birthday, Josh Beard. Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you, Jonathan. I'm so excited. Hee.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into Godzilla first.
Whoa,
Oh,
shooty.
And it's actually pretty crazy because this is just an article about the movie. Let me pull this up here. It's crazy because Godzilla Minus One breaks box office records with domestic debut.
As it should.
As it should, dude.
I mean, this was probably the best monster movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was really, really good. And
I'm saying, and I include all of the King Kong movies in that as well.
Oh, like the newer movies?
The Skull Island movies, the last Godzilla versus Kong movie. Like, I would say specifically it had everything that you would want. There was a lot of cool scenes with obviously the star of the show, Godzilla, but the story, the through line, was like amazing. Like, I felt for these characters. I was rooting for these characters. I wanted them to win. And I feel like with monster movies, sometimes the like human parts of the story are kind of like lagging, and I'm like, okay, let's get back to Godzilla, let's get back to Kong. I don't give a shit about these people's problems. And I feel like here I was so invested, I was so enthralled the whole time, and it was a very good mix between like human and monster. And it kept going and it kept moving, and it was really satisfying. And I mean, again, the effects and him,
bro, that was what like stole the show for me, dude. I mean, obviously, like you said, the characters, the story was so freaking good, but the visual effects were like jaw dropping, dude. My jaw was on the freaking floor, dude. I have freaking popcorn kernels and melted Skittles on my chin because my jaw was on the floor.
Ew.
Yeah. Bro, again, this is not a spoiler, but a lot of the Godzilla scenes, I would say most of them outside of one that's in the very beginning of the movie, take place in the daytime, which, I mean, usually I feel like these movies tend to have these big battles at night because, of course, it's easier for them to do the visual effects when they don't have, like, when there's not as much light. But the light, at this Godzilla 2, man, he was the scariest Godzilla out of every Godzilla. Something about those eyes, man. Those eyes, like, they made him look so real. There were shots, like this shot specifically from this like article here where he's in the water. I was like, bro, he's real. This is real. They built
a real Godzilla right there.
I was like, they built a freaking life-size giant Godzilla. And they put it in the water. It looked too real.
Yeah, it was really, really good. And yeah, I mean, just everything. It was like a 10 out of 10 movie. The acting was amazing. The soundtrack, the OST, like, was also amazing and classic, but like with new twists, and it was haunting and everything. I mean, he really was a unstoppable threat in this movie. And you got to see the aftermath. I mean, of course, you've seen it in other Godzilla movies and other monster movies before, but I felt like the repercussions of what Godzilla was doing felt way more real. And his threat and him in general, I felt like this is real. This is going down right now.
Yeah.
The stakes are so high. And yeah, it was amazing. I mean, if you haven't seen it yet, when it becomes available in your area, if it's not out yet, but if it's out in your area, like, do not even think about missing it in theaters. You have to watch this movie in theaters. It is in Japanese, so there are subtitles. And yeah, I mean, go watch it. That's
It's
all
funny.
I can say. Go watch it.
Absolutely go watch it. It's funny because my nephew loves Godzilla, and for my birthday we went out to dinner with my family, and they were talking about the new Godzilla movie. And I forget that, like, my stepmom and my parents, I guess there are people who don't realize that Godzilla is like a Japanese sort of IP, and that the West has just kind of like not taken it, I guess, but they've kind of like made it their own. They have their own sort of version. And so when we were telling my stepmom that my nephew couldn't go see it because it was all in subtitles, she was like, "That's dumb. I don't know why they wouldn't make why would they make a Godzilla movie in Japanese? That's dumb." And I was like, "Bro, they made it.
Or not have a dub,
Godzilla.
or not have a dub out simultaneously or something."
Right.
Yeah,
Right,
it's like, foreign films are a thing, right?
Yeah.
You know that everything doesn't have to be dubbed in English, right?
Yeah.
Like, it could just be in their language and the subtitles are enough. Like, that's so funny.
Yeah. Let's see. Verm said, "Me rooting for Godzilla no matter how much they build up the humans." Dude, what was also kind of crazy about this movie is, again, I don't think this is a spoiler at all, but Godzilla in the recent like Kong Godzilla movies has been, and he has been before,
a bit of a softie.
well, he kind of like teeters on, like, is he
The
on the side
anti-hero.
of the humans, or does he have his own Godzilla agenda? Like, where do the cards fall when it comes to Godzilla? But bro, ain't no question in this movie, dude. He is not a good. He's a force of nature.
Well, he is just a fucking animal.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He's a beast. He's not trying to trample people. He's just trying to get past where that is. And he is also angry when they try to blow him up. I mean, who wouldn't be?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't be upset if someone kept shooting at me? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go after you, and I'm gonna like wipe out all the people around you. Like, he's just an animal. He's just a guy. He's just a reptilian. So he's just trying to go from point A to point B, and y'all keep stopping him.
Yeah.
Y'all keep stopping him. Y'all keep getting in his way. Y'all keep wanting to, pew, 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 pew. And he's like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop. I'm not here for you. I don't care about you. You are an ant to me. Just let me fucking live.
Yep.
And that's why I feel bad for him.
The other thing I'll say, too, is the way these fight scenes happen are all so creative. And I love the sort of job that the main character has, and this like ragtag group of people that he has to like, do this job with, and their whole situation, it makes them being up against Godzilla even more terrifying. And again, it's the time period as well, but it's this group and the main character's story. The locations, I mean, you can see in that image that they're in the water quite a bit, but this is such a, I think, cool location for these fights to happen, because we're used to seeing him in like big cities, like tearing down big cities.
And literally, like, there's a couple scenes where it happens, but his blast,
oh my,
like, there's a scene that was like honestly terrifying. Like, it was so...
Bro, it was anime shit. I swear to God, it was anime shit.
Because it, like, kind of fires off, and, because it's so... like, speed of sound or whatever, it's so fast and so loud, it sounds like nothing. And it's, like, completely silent.
Yeah.
And it's like, boom! And it's like...
Yeah.
And it's insane.
Ryuji the goofy dude, Godzilla : I just want to sleep, man. I mean, that's just the story of his life. He wakes up, every now and then, and he's like, damn, dude, what are all these cockroaches doing on my, in my domain right now? It was a great movie. Again, like, super recommend. Super recommend.
I mean, yeah, we can't recommend it enough. And I did see someone, A Beautiful Lie, say, you
Beautiful
guys are going to watch The Boy and the Heron this weekend. We saw it.
We did see it.
When did we see it? Yesterday?
Day before yesterday.
When it came out in theaters, we saw the sub. The dub comes out on the 8th. So that wasn't available. We actually recorded a video on
review.
it. A review on it, actually.
And that's going to be coming out because, like Mehgan said, the dub comes out on the 8th. So we're going to kind of try to time it so that review comes out when the dub comes out. I really wish we would have gotten to see the dub, and maybe we still will.
I really want to.
Yeah.
I really want to.
I really think that,
I need to see it again. I mean, in a perfect world, we would have been able to watch it twice and then do a review on it. But we just wanted to do like an initial review on the original and not the dub. But also just the time frame. We didn't know that the dub was going to come out at a different time.
I thought they were going to drop at the same time, but the dub comes out in our area on the 8th. And I think, bro, Robert Pattinson is going to crush it. After seeing the movie and seeing the character that he's going to be voicing and the little bits from the trailer, he's going to crush it. Look out for that review. It was, I mean... We do have a lot of thoughts about the movie.
We do. It's a very thought-invoking movie. And I will say that, I mean, again, of course, spoiler alert, it's beautiful. Shocker. It's obviously, like, it's going to be gorgeous. But we have a lot of thoughts, and that's all I'll say. I don't want to leave it ambiguous, but stay tuned.
And check it out.
Stay tuned and check it out. Okay.
Check out the movie, and then check out the review.
Yeah. Check out the movie. I recommended watching for sure. I would recommend to watch it, and we saw it in IMAX.
Yeah, dude, I haven't seen a movie in IMAX. I can't even tell you the last time I saw a movie in IMAX.
It was like $20 a ticket.
Yeah, it was pretty pricey,
or $20-ish, but
it was worth it. It was worth it.
It was worth it. It definitely was. And people, you know what's crazy? Oh my God. I need to talk about it because, like, you know what's insane? So we wanted to test this theory, and we tested it. This movie in general, and I think a lot of Studio Ghibli movies, Hayao Miyazaki movies, there are extended periods of time in the movie that is like complete silence, or like, you know, you hear nature and the characters aren't talking, but they're moving, doing things. Not in a single one of those moments of silence was there a person talking.
Nope, not one.
I was expecting the worst because I was like, okay, well, IMAX, you know, maybe it's going to be so loud that we can't hear anyone around us, but, you know, people talk still. Everyone was like so courteous, so amazing, so silent, so respectful and perfect. I wanted to like high five everyone when they walked out of the theater. Great job.
I asked Mehgan too. I was like, do we have time to give everyone a handshake like on the way out of this movie?
Like, thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Like, no, it was like immaculate. Immaculate. I wanted to like at the end of the movie go in front of the screen. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming. And they're like, what the hell? Like, who is this chick?
Yeah, it was amazing. It
was packed. The whole theater was packed.
Yeah, Kevin was asking if it was packed. I mean, we almost like weren't able to get tickets. That's how packed it was.
Yeah.
We had to switch theaters because the original theater we were going to go see it at was pretty much full. So we had to change to a different theater. But there wasn't a lot of showings. I think that's the difference. I think there's going to be a lot more when the dub comes out, but it's just the sub right now. There was only like one showing per theater, like per day. So I think everybody was going to that, you know, screening or whatever. Like
the minute it came out, because it was the first day it was showing at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
I usually kiss my fellow moviegoers. Honestly, it got to that point. Yeah. I was about to give everyone a little smooch on the way out.
Yeah.
Because I was like shook.
Yeah.
I was shooketh.
I would ask them if that was okay, and maybe just give them a little peck all on the way out, you know, because of how great everyone was. I mean, it was to the point where like I was trying, it just made me want to be extra courteous, dude. I didn't even want to eat my gummy bears because I thought I was being too loud.
I didn't want to breathe. There was moments where I didn't even breathe.
Yeah. Who was it? Dorn and Ross Tuvia said, I wish I saw Godzilla in IMAX. You know what, dude? I regret not seeing Godzilla in IMAX.
Yeah.
We just saw it standard because, again, it's just cheaper. Honestly, that's the only reason. It's just cheaper.
Yeah.
And I have one more little gripe that I want to, because, you know, we've had our experiences with people talking in the theaters post-COVID. It's been, like, insane.
Sure.
But I never thought this would be a movie gripe of mine. And people watching and listening right now, let me know if you feel the same. But those theater seats, the ones that recline, a controversial statement, they're too damn cozy. They're too cozy. I'm going to fall asleep. I mean, Godzilla was engaging. It was action-packed. It was a freaking 10 out of 10 movie. But I'm freaking sinking into this, like, recliner about to fall asleep.
I would have to disagree.
You disagree?
Because in that IMAX seating, not IMAX. Yeah, IMAX
well,
seating.
See, that's the thing. The IMAX one didn't recline like that.
No, but that shit was rough. I kept having to adjust myself. I should have brought a fucking donut. It was a 2-hour movie
right.
sitting on my ass. I was like, ow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ow. Moving my hips and shit because I'm getting up there.
It's not even that you're getting up there, dude. You're just, I don't know.
I'm just
You
what?
got a weak body. I mean, you're just sitting in a movie theater seat, and you're saying your hips are hurting, killing you. Damn. I mean, you got a freaking geezer over here, and I'm doing fine. Sorry about that. I was a little too much, a little too far. A little too much, a little too far. All I'm saying is that they're too damn cozy. I want comfort. I appreciate comfort. And this is a good problem to have. Theaters are too comfortable, but damn, they might as well be putting freaking beds in there. And maybe it's because, I could fall asleep anywhere, dude, but I was like nodding off.
I was nodding off.
Having a baby changes you, said Nat. Oh, man. Oh, Thomas Fisher. I mean, I'm an insomniac, so no way I'm falling asleep in my bed with the lights out completely silent, let alone in the cinema with a whole ass movie blaring in my face and ears. See, I can do it
really
anywhere.
loud.
I can fall asleep anywhere. My grandpa took me to a NASCAR race. I fell asleep. I swear to God.
Oh my God. How? Aren't those just like bleachers?
Yeah. And it's
wow.
so loud. Like it's so loud that you have to have ear plugs in because we were sitting really close to the track. I knocked out the whole time, the whole race. Thomas Fisher was also talking about Doctor Who, and if I do end up talking about Doctor Who, it'll be at the very, very end of the episode. But I do kind of want to talk about it. Maybe not as much as last week. I just do want to say really quickly, amazing episode. Wild Blue Yonder. I liked it more than the first special. And I can't wait. I think I'm going to like the third special even more. But it was a perfect episode. It was a classic Doctor Who episode. Loved it. Zigzag just saying, I'm a few years ahead of Josh, and I fall asleep in every movie. Let's go, Zigzag. Let's go. Tiberius said, Megan's body is built like a Red Bull can.
I don't even drink Red Bulls anymore.
But you do drink a lot of
This is just
coffee.
how I look. Yeah.
This is just how I look.
This is just how I look. Yeah. I would have to disagree with you again. I like the recliners. You just can't put them all the way back. Like your ass is all the way back. Like your ass is you're literally sprawled out. And I'm like, of course you're gonna fall asleep.
I am.
Of course you're gonna fall asleep.
I don't have to go all the way back, dude.
You don't. You literally ascend. And I'm like, bro, chill.
It's so funny. I just want to go back to this really quick to kind of close up the Godzilla conversation. Again, you can't say enough about how good this shit was.
No.
But it's been having an incredible performance after initially debuting with a perfect score of 100. But now, it's at 97%. But that's great. And that's from critics. I think even audiences are saying it's 98%. It is crushing it at the box office.
Good.
This is what I'm talking about. This gives me faith, dude. And you know what else gives me faith? I don't mean to be negative, but you know what else gives me faith? Marvel bombing. Disney tanking. Disney box office crash.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I don't mean to be negative, but I'm just saying, dude, they've had their lowest performing year ever. They own a bigger portion of the market share. So yes, like they are selling more tickets, but their budgets for their movies are way higher than other studios. They've lost over $1 billion this year. Let's go.
They're re-navigating. Like they should have probably a little while ago, and just not, quality versus quantity. That's Bob. Bobby.
Bobby? Oh, Bob Iger?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what he said.
Yeah, there was a statement. He released a statement saying something about that, right? That he was like reassessing or something.
Again, I mean, it's crazy how out I've been from any of those movies. Like, probably for the past 3 years. I would say maybe 3 years. I saw Guardians, of course, but that's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Verm rip bozos. Yep. Kev, what up, Kev? We love preying on big business's downfall. Let's go.
I think it was, who was it up here? Someone's talking. Roland V. Dub says, it's over when the reclining seats are heated. Bro, I've had those reclining seats heated. That shit burned me bad. No,
I remember you going like, why the fuck is my ass on fire right
now? It hurt. It hurt. I swear to God, don't do it. Like, do not do it.
Maybe the seat was broken or something because that shit was hot. It was hot.
Burning me.
Yeah.
I was burnt.
Yeah.
Don't even like put it on for a little bit and then turn it off, because it just got to the point where I was like, I literally was moving. I was like, ow, fuck, like, ow.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes me miss, my hometown in Virginia. Makes me miss, my local theater. It's called Hollywood Cinema. It was on the top of a hill that, most cars couldn't even make it up. And they had like stadium bleachers.
Wow.
In the theater.
Different time.
Oh, this was recent.
No, it's different time period.
No, I mean, it was a long time ago.
Like buggy cars, you said.
No, I mean, like
the horses couldn't get up because it was so.
No, in 2023, cars, like even new cars, have trouble getting. Like that's how steep that hill is up there. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is good, man. This is good. I mean, we're living in a good time, dude. Because I was getting a little scared because every time, and again, I don't. Yeah. It's like if you like Marvel movies still, and if you enjoy Disney movies still, like I don't want to make anybody feel bad. That's not what I'm here to do. But it just got to a point where I felt like the quality of what they were releasing wasn't good, and people were like still just going because they were just what's the term when you're like in an abusive relationship and you just kind of
Stockholm?
There was a little bit of Stockholm.
Oh, that's when more like you're kidnapped though.
Right. They kept saying that they were out, but then they kept going. They kept buying tickets. But now...
Old habits die hard.
Old habits do die hard, but now people are putting their money where their mouth is. Finally. Finally, dude. But yeah. We also wanted to talk a little bit about... And go see Godzilla. Closing thoughts. 10 out of 10 movie. I mean, I can't praise it enough. I honestly saw the new Godzilla trailer, the Kong versus Godzilla, and the Oranga Kong and all that, and I was like, this shit looks whack.
Ooh.
Compared to Minus One, because it's like they're taking it too far. I mean, I like the Hollow Earth, I like all that, but it's like something about Minus One kind of like brought Godzilla back to its roots, but with the technology and the visual effects of 2023. You know what I'm saying? And then, the new ones they're going the opposite direction completely. They're trying to go other end of the spectrum. And I don't know. It just didn't because I don't know like what the rights are for the two movies, but the trailer dropped like very soon after the movie came out. Like
yes.
In a day or two around that. And it just didn't hit. It just didn't hit the same. Anyway. I like the dumb stuff from Godzilla, said Ryuji the Goofy Dude. And I'll be honest, Godzilla vs. Kong, I like that movie. And I like how they had a little bit of personality.
Are you guys having any issues with the live at all? Or is it just me?
Oh, it might be. Refresh your page.
I did.
Oh, shit.
But everyone's still in the chat, so I think it's just me.
Oh, shit. Maybe it's the internet. Oh, shit.
Let me just exit out of this one.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shooty.
Verm said, go see Poor Things. Is that a new movie? Poor Things? Is that the one with Emma, what's her name?
Oh, yeah, Emma Stone.
Poor Things.
I'm having issues. What the heck?
Oh, it is. It's
kind of like a take on Frankenstein, right?
Is it really?
She's kind of like a Frankenstein, if I'm mistaken.
Oh, I think I did see the trailer.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually really do want to watch this movie. Emma Stone and Nathan Fielder have that new show out, The Curse.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
So good.
Wonderful. Amazing. if you've seen Uncut Gems or Good Times, and you're a fan of the Safdie brothers and that awkward feeling that you get, or that sort of like anxiety that you feel when you watch their movies, then you'll love The Curse. It's with Benny Safdie, Nathan Fielder, Emma. Why do I keep forgetting her name? Emma Stone. I keep wanting to say Emma Watson, but that's Hermione. Awesome show. Showtime. Only 3 episodes out, 4 episodes out. It's working for you now?
Yes. No.
What the hell, dude? Okay, let me look.
It's okay. I mean, it's fine. They said it's just me. It's just my computer.
Everybody else said it's good.
Everyone said it's fine.
Ride Cool said Guardians 3 was very good in my opinion, but I didn't see the other Marvel movies in 2023.
Me either.
Same.
Yeah, I only watched Guardians.
Same.
And the Christmas Guardian special. That was good. That had a heart.
Yeah. Bob D. Builder. That's such a good name, dude. All I see around here these days is the Devil's Lettuce. Not to be confused.
Oh, because Bob the Builder said, like, hold on, like, VA represent.
Where?
I think Bob did right there. Oh, no, yeah, right there.
Oh, VA represent. Bob D. Builder's from Virginia? What? Okay, Bob D. Builder, what part of Virginia are you from, dude? I grew up in a town called Martinsville, Virginia. It was really close to Ridgeway, Virginia. About an hour away from Greensboro, North Carolina. Let's just get a little lay of the land. Maybe they know about Movie Town. I doubt it.
Movie Town?
It was Movie Town and Hollywood Cinema.
Oh.
Those were the two. So the other thing we want to talk about is, on the same track, movies, TV, the Fallout trailer.
Yes, bro. We fucking won. We won. We fucking won. And we have already been winning by being Fallout fans, but we won, you guys. This shit looks impeccable. It looks I don't think I could have asked for anything more. Like, it looks perfect. It really looks perfect, and that's for me.
Yeah, the reason that we wanted to talk about it is because Mehgan is a huge Fallout fan, so much so that she got me to play a little bit of Fallout 3. Was it?
Yes. Yes. Oh, 3 and 4. I think maybe just 3.
Yeah, I think
maybe
it was just 3.
Yeah.
And so this is a show, like, I imagine, and correct me if I'm wrong, is this kind of like your Doctor Who a little bit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, now it's gonna be. This is like insane.
Yeah.
This is like, my childhood right here. Like, it's, oh my gosh, it's so amazing.
So we had seen the leaked trailer before.
Yeah. Well, no, not leaked trailer. Oh yeah, they played a little bit of it. And then they showed some pictures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude.
Are you concerned at all? Because I've heard some, people talk about, and maybe I don't know a lot about the Fallout franchise, but like where this happens in the timeline and that it's happening in LA versus.
Well, I was talking to my dad about it because he is also a really big fan of Fallout. He played Fallout 1 when it came out on the PC. So he's been in Fallout for a while. So it's crazy how much he's seen it change. Like, imagine playing Fallout 1, and if you know what Fallout 1 looks like, it is like completely like the new Fallouts. It's like you can't even compare them because it's nothing like 1 and 2 is like 3 is like, it was insane. Like the what they were able to do with it. But he said that it is probably because like the Enclave being in it is probably because it takes place 200 years after
he said it
the
was
events.
a long time.
I thought it was like 200 years after the events of Fallout 3 and 4. So he said that maybe the Enclave are trying to take over the like America again.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be wrong. Again, like, this is all speculation, but yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of a combination, right? That's what you were saying, of a bunch of different storylines.
Which is great because I think that the both of the games have like such great stories, and Fallout 3 has a really good story, and it's able to like it would be a perfect show because there's like stakes. Yeah. And there's like a clear path what the character has to go on, like a hero's journey, if you will. Mm-hmm. So I think that that's perfect. And Yeah, I mean, it looks like screen caps from the actual fucking game. Like, it's absolutely insane. And it is going to be interesting to see, like, the California landscape, because we had, like, obviously, New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas, which you can imagine was a lot of desert, and also, like, the casinos and the strip and all that. So I am curious what, like, landmarks we're going to be able to see in LA to be able to point out and be like, oh, that's, oh.
Didn't show that.
Oh my God.
Didn't show that. That was crazy. That was straight up pornography, dude. On this like thread about.
Okay, well, don't scroll back.
No, sorry. On this thread about Fallout, dude. I mean, I guess you could post that on Twitter.
No. People. Oh my God. People do that to like promote their stuff. Their like OF pages and stuff. Gotcha. They're like, if you like this trailer, then like follow me. I've seen it so many times, but that was very.
If you like this Fallout trailer, subscribe to my OF and watch these other things fall out of my shirt. You know,
that was really good. That was fucking crazy. You are very lucky you were not doing that.
Yeah.
But anyways, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looks beautiful. I can't wait. We actually recently watched a show called Yellow Jackets, and the main girl who is in the show, she was a character in Yellow Jackets, and she's also the voice of Jinx in Arcane. Yes. So she's like super talented. I think her name is Ella Purnell. But yeah, it's just going to be funny to see the LA landmarks, like I was saying, like the observatory we see in the trailer, we see the nuke hitting it and all that stuff. So I am excited. We see a bunch of returning, things. Obviously the Enclave. We see dog meat, which is in it, which is like funny. I'm not asking any questions because I'm like, just give me all the references. I don't really care if it makes sense or not, because I know they'll probably like, just here you go. We see a lot of characters, creatures, we see the rad roach, classic rad roach. We see the Yagwai, I believe it's called, which is like the radiated bear. We see, I'm not familiar with this one. I think it's in New Vegas, but I didn't play New Vegas all the way through.
Yeah. Does anybody in the chat right now know exactly what game this creature right here is from?
I think it has to be New Vegas, or maybe the newer, like the co-op game 76.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm out of my depth here, but I am excited as someone who has like a very, very, very like small understanding of Fallout, because I've always thought the world was so interesting and fascinating, and with shows like Last of Us coming out and being so successful, and not just that, but the writer and producer, I believe as well, being from Westworld. Westworld was one of the best shows that had come out in a long time. At least season 1 and season 2 was really good too. Season 1 was amazing. Season 2 was really good. And then it kind of goes down and down and down and down and down. But I do have faith in that team.
Yeah.
I think it is a good match.
Yeah.
I think studios are getting a little wiser in terms of like how they adapt and video game properties. I know this has probably been in the works for a long time. And
that gives me hope because of how adult Westworld is. I mean, it is a straight adult show. So I am expecting this to be very dark, because the world of Fallout is very dark.
Yeah.
And I think that it's going to be very adult, and I'm excited. I'm so excited. And everyone's saying, yeah, 76 is the creature. But I didn't play all the way to 76. But it is interesting. A lot of different cameos. Obviously, like the Mr. Handy is in it, which is awesome to see. One of my favorite companions in 4. Yeah. Careful on Twitter now. I guess shit.
I know, dude.
You can't be scrolling on there. But I'm so excited. Yeah. I'm so excited.
Yeah, and it from what I've seen, they're saying that it's going to be 3 stories that are kind of interwoven, I assume, or maybe are just kind of happening separately. But either way, it's going to be following 3 characters, a person from the Enclave, a Vault Dweller, and a Ghoul.
Yes.
So that's going to be really cool, too.
Yeah, the storylines, I'm sure they'll maybe they don't have to, like, see each other or be involved with each other, but I think, like, it'll be like they all come together at some point. And I love that you're seeing all these different perspectives. You know, obviously the Vault Dweller being new to the wasteland, the ghoul having been surviving in the wasteland, obviously with the repercussions of the nuke visibly on them, and how they have to deal with that and how they have to navigate that as a human being. And then eventually like radiation poisoning and then becoming like a full-on ghoul. And the Enclave soldier. Yeah. I mean, I mean the power armor, everything looks fucking perfect. I couldn't have asked for anything more. We're seeing gore in the trailer, which is a great sign. Fallout is a very gory game. And I wonder if we'll get like a Pip-Boy sequence of, you know, like bats. Like, oh my gosh, I can't. I mean, that would be very video gamey if like they stopped and like, it's like, let me get like, what is this? Like the headshot is like 50%. I can aim from here. That would be a little much, but I can't.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks great. And
I'm just so excited.
You know, my opinions on it only go so far because I'm not that, well versed. I'm not that well versed in the Fallout franchise, but I'm still very excited for the team, from the trailer, the visuals. Like, it looks awesome, dude. It looks so good. Can I what? What were you gonna say?
Can you?
Sun Jin Woo, Hat Mehgan keeps moving me.
Oh, thank you. Kitchen. I was seeing if you could play Fallout 4 on the PlayStation.
Oh, PlayStation 5?
Yeah. I really like.
Can you play on PS5?
I don't know. PlayStation. Can you play?
I told Mehgan that we're still gonna. I mean, if we can, I know that I think it was Jonathan R. And there have been some other people who have donated to the fund.
Yes.
And a lot of people who said that they'd be interested in seeing that because we've talked about like wanting to stream Baldur's Gate and stuff like that.
Maybe we'll have a stream.
I told Mehgan that. I mean, we're definitely gonna do something
because there's just no way. I really like. I miss like my morning routine for the longest time on weekends. Just going in the living room, playing that shit. And I'd be like, I don't want to. And I'd like bring my coffee with me. Just like, I miss like those moments, man. Like, I miss those moments.
Well, like I was going to say,
pure bliss.
I mean, if it's possible for us to be able to do that, then we'll do that. And if not, then we'll put those donations towards like buying the game. Like, there are other like even Baldur's Gate or something else like that.
Yeah.
For the PC.
Yeah, for sure. For the PC. Because I mean it's no easy feat. It's a pretty penny, but it's well worth it. And I haven't had a system besides the Switch in a very long time. But yeah.
Yeah, I know people are excited about the new like GTA game, but
I never played GTA.
I've said it a million times before. Megan's more of a gamer than I am. I've always been, anime, like movies, TV, like that's cartoons, like other Western cartoons, like that's sort of my obsession. Games, I never, and books a bit, and comic books and stuff like that. But like, I don't know why games, like under the umbrella of like nerd culture, I feel like I was really heavy into like everything, even like Marvel at a certain point, and comic books and D&D and all these things.
Star Wars,
TCG, like, tabletop games, trading card games. But for whatever reason, like video games, there was the one thing under that umbrella that I never really got into. And you've always been more of a gamer in that way than I have.
Yeah, I just wasn't allowed to play GTA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's like bad for kids. I would like watch other people play, like my friends play, but I never played it. I never bought. And my dad didn't have those types of games either.
Yeah.
He had like Tomb Raider, and we had Rock Band, and
yeah. My brothers are big gamers. Gears of War, Halo,
Viva Pinata,
Call of Duty, Viva Pinata.
I love Viva Pinata. Don't even get me started on Viva Pinata. I love Viva Pinata. And yeah, I just never got into it, even as an adult either. But yeah.
I'm looking at. Oh, I'm glad I wrote this down. I wrote down a little list of things so I don't forget things that we wanted to talk about today. This was just something that I wanted to mention because we had a couple people comment about it before, and I honestly, bro, YouTube changes shit and then doesn't like tell anybody that they change shit. So if anybody is wondering how to access the live chat replay, and maybe on these streams, and maybe a lot of people do know, but I did not know, and we got questions about it, like how come that I can't see the chat, whatever. So if you're on mobile, when you go to the comment section of a live stream, and it might take time for the live stream to process or whatever if you're watching after it's been live, but if you go to the comments section, there's like 2 dots, and you can kind of swipe over from comments to live chat, and then the live chat will be where the comments are. Maybe that's common
They're
knowledge.
making it.
Maybe a lot of people know that. I didn't know that, dude.
Yeah, I kept saying like, why is our live chat like not working on any of our videos?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Guitar Hero, of course.
Yeah.
I had that on the PlayStation 2.
I want to talk about JJK Season 2, but I'm going to hold off on it a little bit because I know that it's going to be a spoiler conversation, and I don't want to spoil anybody quite yet. So before we get into it, I did want to just quickly mention that thing that Tess said earlier in the stream, the thing that we posted on our community tab.
Mm-hmm.
Because 2024 is coming here faster than you'll blink and it'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're kind of trying our absolute best to get like really ahead of it. So I wasn't like all the way prepared. So let me pull it up real quick. But I'm just going to kind of walk you guys through really, really, really quickly the sort of like plans that we have for 2024 in terms of like our Patreon and stuff like that. And in terms of things that we're going to be releasing soon, Theo, Johnny reacting to One Piece characters Part 2 is coming out next week. Let's go.
It's your kitchen.
We got to get some Johnny like sound bites. We have to. So where is that? Where is that post?
Where is
it?
Where
is it? So this is what we posted. So this is going to start in 2024. I think the big thing is the uncut anime reactions on our Patreon are things that we've always done.
Mm-hmm.
But me and Mehgan were kind of talking about it recently. And because of how hype Egghead has been and how insane the manga has been, there's no chapter, in my opinion, that has felt slow, that hasn't felt like there is some huge revelation or moment or reveal or spite or something. I mean, it's incredible. So we do have a couple episodes that we want to react to before we really get into like the Egghead stuff, which I think happens on January 7th. So we're going to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked about it, and for our Patreon members, what we're going to try to do is react to every episode of Egghead. Now, what that means is that not every episode is going to make it onto YouTube because of how much editing that would require with everything else we have going on. But some will. Like the really significant ones, the bigger ones will. But most of them won't. So we're kind of just doing this as an extra perk for Patreon members. Of course, 1,000 Year Blood War Arc comes out, Core 3 in 2024, and Dan, let's freaking go. Comes out 2024.
Can't wait for that. I feel like it's Chainsaw Man all over again.
Yeah, dude.
And then we did talk about it. This is our first time talking about it live here with you guys. One of the perks that's going to be happening in 2024 is that we are bringing Volume 1s back. They will be a extra perk for our Patreon and YouTube members. And we're so excited. I mean, we love doing these episodes. We want to continue to do them, read new things with you guys, hear your feedback because we enjoy it so much. And it's like one of the core things that we do on the channel. Of course, things have changed, things have evolved, but we continue to love doing them. So we want to do that.
Yeah, we've been racking our brains like, how can we bring these back?
Yeah.
We've tried so many different things, and we know that there is a group of people who really do enjoy them and look forward to them. So we're going to do one a month for Patreon members. And I feel like that kind of, solves a couple of the problems that we were having with them, algorithm-wise, channel-wise. And I think it's a good compromise. I think it's a good compromise.
I'm excited. I'm excited to get back into those.
We're going to, in 2024, try to do as many community lives as we can. Ideally, what we were doing was like 4 a month, 1 a week, right? But what we're going to be doing to kind of switch that up is do 3 a month, and 1 will be an exclusive Patreon stream, so it'll just be a little bit more intimate.
Yeah, the ones the one that we did for the drawing contest, that was like the first time I think ever that we did a Patreon and YouTube member only live stream.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun, and we think that they'll be definitely more exclusive. We'll be able to talk about whatever we want to talk about in those streams, just like a Volume 1 extra. We could bring those topics up, and then maybe we'll switch it out. We'll do maybe a live a week, and then maybe the next month we might do a standard Volume 1 extra type of video.
Sure.
We're gonna see how it kind of people are receptive. Yeah. I can't even talk. But yeah.
And then the last thing is, our second channel, Volume 1 Plus, which has been so much fun to kind of like react to older series, classic series over there. It was recently decided by the community over there, which is, I'm sure, a lot of the same community from here, that we're going to be reacting to all of Code Geass, which is really exciting.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because we are hitting all of the classic mech, iconic mech.
Yeah.
And then after we do 1 and 2, because I do think there are 2 seasons, then we'll get into something else. But we did have the poll. It was really close. I think the second one that was most voted for was Vinland Saga, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But
Vinland and Cowboy Bebop were pretty close.
Yeah, but we talked about it, and we still have to decide what our next done will be in 2024, because we are, monthly readers for JoJo, weekly readers for One Piece, and those are still ongoing. So we have to find another series to fully complete. And, Vinland is definitely on that list of options. And we said, okay, if we react.
So maybe we'll watch the dub. And I know Lelouch, I think is his name, Lelouch. He
is a douche. I'm just kidding. I don't know yet. That's just like I'm workshopping like jokes. Okay.
Okay. All I'm saying is I know that at some point that man wears a helmet, and I love making a helmet. So I'm sure I'm going to end up making the Lelouch helmet and cosplaying him at some point. I mean, ideally at the end of the first season, but I might not be able to hold back to help myself.
And I did want to shout out a beautiful lie. So beautiful. Let's go. Thank you. We definitely need more game streams. Playing Mario Party with you guys was so much fun.
That was fun.
I have been seeing a lot of people workshopping, Volume 1 gaming, Level 1 gaming.
I saw someone say that
Level
too.
1 gaming, there might be a new channel in the works.
Oh, shit, dude.
There might be a new channel in the works. Definitely more laid back, and definitely probably not as... ambitious, I guess, like us posting every other day.
Right.
But that would be a good place for those things to go.
And it is cool, right? Like for us to do them like every now and then as a community live. Sometimes there isn't a lot happening in the anime manga space, or we can't always, because of how often we like to do them. We can't always or don't always have like a game or a segment like super planned out. So it would be nice to, on those occasions, game a little bit.
Jonathan R as well with the dono. Thank you, Jonathan R. Let me do it again.
It's your kitchen.
Get that PS5, guys. We got to see you both gaming soon too. I know you all like to work and edit, but you need to game and blow up some steam with us too. Plus, seeing you guys play Fallout, Spider-Man, BG3, and more will be awesome.
Yeah, I know. Okay, you know what's kind of crazy is I'm gonna assess my financial situation, and Mehgan will assess hers after Christmas, because
I'm with child, and
right.
It's gonna be a big responsibility, and I need to make sure I'm financially stable. But also, I usually get a little bit from mama and a little bit from grandma and grandpa. So even though I'm a 34-year-old man. Yeah, for real. You're like, I get some from mama. From my mama. From my mama and my what is Papa?
I call him my Mimi and my Papa.
My Mimi and my Papa.
Yeah. But I'm going to, see what it all looks like. And maybe me and Mehgan can go halves on it with all, like I said, the donations from like Jonathan R. especially. I know is really like pushing for it. And yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be that much. I think if we split it. Oh!
My freaking brother has a PS5. That little spoiled brat. Yeah. I'm so jealous every time I see it. I'm like.
Same. And shout out Paladin Berserker Jedi. Let's go. Golden Dunmui. There you go, Davies. Yeah, I know that's another one too.
That's one that's been on the books for a long time. Davies.
Love Davies though.
Quattro.
If we don't get to it, love Davies.
Yeah, for sure. Quattro with the donut thing to What's poppin', y'all? How are you guys doing? And is anyone going to Anime 19 in Long Beach early January? That is yet to be decided. Again, financial things, and also I do have a child now, so I have to think about getting a sitter and all that good stuff. So we'll see. I mean, one day would be cool for us to go, and because I've never been to the one in Long Beach. ALA is what it is, and I went to the one back in like 2019 that was at the Ontario Convention Center, so it was definitely easier for me to go to that con when it was in Ontario. But now that it's in Long Beach, I haven't got a chance to go to it, but I've heard great things. I've heard that it's really fun. I heard the vibes are immaculate, so I really want to go. Obviously it's local to us. We're about an hour away, but it would be fun. It would be fun if we could swing it. If we can't swing it,
see. I want to go so bad.
I know. I want to go too. I want to
go so bad.
I love cons.
And Ride Cool said, and stage one for music. We got to start doing our own music thing.
And Tiberius said, Josh OF volume. Never mind. And that's another announcement that Josh has. Yes. Take it away, Josh.
2024 will be the first year I will be rolling out and debuting my OnlyFans page. It'll be called. It will actually be called.
I mean, he has a name for you.
I know, but that's a crazy name. That's a perfect name, but it's a crazy name.
Yeah.
We're
How about just like Josh?
The name. Right.
Blank.
Yeah. It's got to be clever. I mean, not that that's not clever. It's just crazy, and again, perfectly crazy. But we got to come up with something that is like a double entendre. Like it's pretty safe for work if you don't know what it is, but if you do know what it is, then it's pretty egregious. Best of both worlds.
Yeah, everyone has to workshop it. Workshop some titles in the chat, because
yeah, I can't think of anything.
Can't really think
off the top of my head. I did see
geriatric one.
What the fuck? I did see Nat commenting saying, Josh, this is a quote from me. They're saying, I bought a full set of Berserker armor. Sorry.
Oh.
Instead of getting a PS5. But I wanted to read that, Nat, because speaking of Berserker armor and birthdays and all that, I did want to just show one specific thing. I'm going to wear. Mehgan did give me a gift too.
No, I didn't get him shit.
For my birthday.
I didn't get him actually shit.
And I'm going to wear it in the One Piece stream tomorrow. Because it's One Piece related and it's sick. And I'm going to wear it in that stream tomorrow. But I did want to show off something else. Speaking of Berserk, that Megan's dad actually drew
the Frank Perrine
for me. And it's so sick, dude. Look at what this man did. He drew. Is it focusing?
Do this way, yeah.
There we go. He drew a Guts Berserker armor picture on canvas. Beautiful.
So sick.
Yeah, I love it, dude. Don't know where to put it yet, but
Conrad Corbel with the dono. So Conrad, let's go. Josh finally posting feet pics, One Piece feet calendar.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be kind of cool, actually, to kind of like, they would be feet of all of the One Piece characters. So I would be like cosplaying, but just from the ankle down. It'd be like ankle down cosplay. Like, what would, Kuma's feet look like? What would Law's feet look like? What would, maybe I'll have little Gecko Mori. Well, he has, I guess, big, pretty big feet.
Yeah.
Just kind of crazy characters. What would their feet look like? I could see that. I could get on that. And shout out Conrad. You guys know how much One Piece fans consider feats. I mean, I'm going to work on it, dude. I am. All right, you ready to get into the JJK discussion?
Sure.
Is there anything else that's like not as spoilery that we can talk about?
I mean, I think that's pretty much it.
All right. So, fair warning, this will be a bit of spoilers, not for the manga, just for the anime. So if you're not caught up on the anime, be warned. But we're not going to go into anything past that, as you know, we're not caught up on the manga. I'm going to give you like 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Where's my other sound? Ismael said, "Have you watched the Apothecary Diaries?" I think you did, right? Or no? You didn't? I haven't seen it either. Is it good?
I wanted to watch it. I just haven't had time.
The only reason I really want to be extra careful to give people this spoiler warning is because I think it's a pretty big reveal, like a pretty big moment.
Yeah,
in the series.
Yeah, I would say so.
So I'll give you another minute, and I'll read Conrad Corbel's super chat. Let's go.
That's more. What can I say? He's an awesome guy.
Josh is lying, just like he lied that he would go on a date with me. Just getting our hopes up. Conrad.
Damn.
Conrad, it wasn't. I didn't lie. I got scared. I guess scared of falling in love and commitment. Yeah, but
you do have that like fear.
Okay, scared of falling in love and scared.
So funny. I'm just making fun of your. Just making fun of your issues.
Yeah, I know. You know what's so funny is that like I say one thing about how you have a weak body.
You said I have a weak body.
You sit here.
That's so you're like literally body shaming me.
Oh,
that's so crazy.
God,
like you're literally body shaming me, like on camera. And I just say you have commitment issues.
Geriatric.
And I call you have commitment issues, and you're like, oh fuck, like I guess I have to fucking say some shit like that. Like it's really not that serious. Yours are serious though.
Anyway,
I know yours are serious though.
Anyway, moving on, JJK, you have been warned. We're going to talk about the most recent developments of Season 2, the Shibuya incident, which were the ... wait for it, the deaths of two
characters. If you're still not out, you guys gotta...
Yeah.
Junior Kiwi said, "I'm gonna leave. Thanks for being my number one on Spotify podcast this year."
Let's go, Junior Kiwi.
That's more. What can I say? He's an awesome guy.
Thank you.
All right. So 2 characters died. And I have thoughts. I have opinions. I have things that I want to express and I want to talk about. And I'm wondering how other people are feeling and how manga readers felt when they read it. Because we have a mutual friend, more Megan's friend than my friend, but you know, my friend too. I steal her friends. I just kind of ride her friendship coattails. But who is a manga reader and has been.
And is caught up.
And said that a lot of what we saw in these most recent episodes, specifically with Nanami,
and Obara,
these extended sort of scenes were all anime original moments.
Yes.
But
in the manga, it was in his words, it was much more for shock value.
But I think, you know, that works. I think in the manga, it was explained to us that it happens out of nowhere, and you really feel it because it happens seemingly like for no reason, out of nowhere. I mean, there's a reason, but it just kind of happens. There's not this build up to it happening. It just sort of happens. In the anime, it is drawn out a little bit more. But I feel like, bless you.
Thank you.
Nobara, to me, is a character that I have always really liked. I just feel like since the very beginning of the series, season 1, and even going into season 2, she does have these moments where she does shine. But for the most part, she always feels second fiddle to like Yuji and Megumi for sure.
I would say for me is that personally, I sometimes when it comes to like these types of situations with deaths and characters, if I don't feel for as much as I should or want to care about the character that died, then I care about, okay, who is the closest to them? Like usually the main character or someone like involved in their life. Then I'm like, oh, I feel sad for them. And that's what makes me feel sad. But when it came to here, I don't know. I mean, like I was talking to you about just like the level that they're at now. I think that not that they're weeding out the weak people, because like Nobara wasn't necessarily weak, but
like you said, when we were
she's
talking
not
about
on the
before,
same level. She's not on the same level. And like, it's just for something like this, for someone that powerful, like Mahito, like these other cursed spirits, like, or cursed energies or whatever,
just
like curses, like you have to be on a certain level. I mean, even Nanami paid, like, you know, these people paid.
Yeah.
I guess because of that.
I just feel like even characters like Nanami almost got more development than Nobara. And if what we saw in the anime in terms of that whole flashback was anime exclusive, then I do wonder how manga readers felt, because I feel like she was really underutilized and really used. I understand like characters dying does create stakes, and I enjoy when a story isn't afraid to kill its characters, especially characters who we believe are like main characters. I just felt like I never really got the chance to latch on to Nobara the way I would have wanted to. So when she died, it kind of felt like, well, damn, they didn't do anything with her character. She was just always kind of there. And when we got to see them have that nice little moment, which I think was like a bonus chapter or something like that, where, you know, she's kind of coordinating this date with this girl from Yuji's past. She's cool, man. She's cute. She has a lot of character.
No, I really like her personality.
I love her personality.
I wish I just spent more time with her, and like, I don't know.
So when she died, instead of me feeling like sad, I felt like, again, it was wasted potential. If this was the plan to kind of like kill her in Shibuya, I would have I still wouldn't have minded like her death. I'm not saying that I'm mad that she died, but I would have liked to have seen more from her, so that that death hits a little harder. For me personally, this is just me personally.
Yeah.
I was more sad about Nanami than I was Nobara.
I mean, I love Nanami as a character, but again, I mean, it was definitely sad. I mean, his whole flashback in the anime, I was like, damn. Like, that sucks. But again, like, I'm like, oh, like Yuji's response to this is like what makes me care more. Yes. I don't know. And that's just personal. I mean, again, like, we have come around to JJK, but it's still by no means like my favorite series, or one of like my right now. Like at the beginning of the season 2, I was like, this is a great series. Like I was really hype on it, but it's still not like in my top, I would say, yet.
I mean, I've been enjoying this. It's no secret that I've been like really enjoying season 2 so much, and it's movie 0 in season 2 that really like made me come around on JJK. I really think that for me so far, and I know that there's only a couple episodes left of season 2, what I've started to feel towards the end, and this has nothing to do with the animators, because I mean, god damn, dude, it's just I feel so bad for them. So I'm not commenting on the animation. It's been incredible, especially for what we've heard is only like 30% of their vision or something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I just feel like there have been a couple moments where I couldn't really fully understand the weight of like certain fights. I felt it with the Sukuna fight. I felt it with obviously the Choso fight, which is still like my favorite fight in all of season 2. I didn't really feel it that much with the squid guy, and I'm sorry I don't remember his name off the top of my head. I feel like that fight was definitely more of like a Toji sort of moment, which I like for that.
Toji moment.
Yeah, which I like for that. But like him as a enemy, as a foe, that like felt like it came out of nowhere. But it was worth it to have Toji back in what I thought was like a really cool way. But there just does feel like there's a lot of moving parts that kind of some of them are paid off really well, and some of them do feel a little underwhelming. And I just wonder if it has anything to do with the adaptation or not. Again, I'm not like saying that they're doing a bad job because of, again, all the things that they have, the working conditions that they're having to deal with. But yeah. L takes all around, said Conrad. Let me go up real quick because I do want to see what everybody was saying. Let's see, or what everybody else was saying about it.
We do have a member comment though. Let's go. From Arthur Murr, member for 16 months.
Holy shit, dude.
What can I say? He's an awesome guy.
Oh, damn. Okay, Arthur gets the music. Let's go, Arthur. Arthur.
Thank you. For those wanting some more Japanese monster jams, I recommend the Gamera trilogy.
I think it's Gaimera.
Gaimera? Oh, that's a Godzilla, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Heisei era. Awesome films that no one talks about. Cheers. Love you guys. Oh, love you too. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I do want to check those out because I haven't seen them either. And another one from Conrad. Let's go, Conrad.
That's a more.
I want to give Conrad,
Bro, lost for real.
Mehgan is like, I don't care when people die because they weak. A surprising L. Mehgan L. Let's go.
It's the world.
Lost for real.
I'm not saying they should die, but I'm just saying in story and in situations. I mean, the strongest live.
Yeah.
That's it.
This is from Lucas. Said, wait, you think these deaths weren't impactful? I feel like public sentiment is the opposite. Those are two fan favorite characters. I do want to say that Nanami's was more impactful to me personally for some reason than Nobara. Again, I could be experiencing the opposite of what the majority of fan sentiment is, but like I just feel like she was always there and she was always great, but she was never at the forefront enough for me to really, really feel what I felt the potential of my feelings could have been. I felt like I was on the edge of always feeling so much more for her.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm kind of in the same boat as I was like in the first season when it comes to like feeling for these characters. I just don't feel for them as much as I should. And I don't know why.
I mean,
I don't know why.
I felt for Nanami. I really, really felt for
that was sad.
That one hit me. Like I feel like it was intended to hit me. And him on the beach, that was beautiful and heartbreaking, cutting back and forth. I'm glad they added that in. I think that worked really well. But Nobara, man, I just wanted so much more from her. But I also understand that, her death, it was needed to show how serious this moment is, this incident is, and for Yuji's response to that.
Yeah.
And reaction to that. This is from Dr. Faust. Nobara was never going to be on the same level or that level. Nanami said so, and he didn't listen. And she didn't listen. Heck, her old gen self became a nurse, yet she wanted to be Sakura and stand by the other two in hell. I mean, I do feel like, again, like, I guess, another thing, it's because, you kind of mentioned Sakura here. I praised JJK, especially this season 2, so much because I really do believe it is so good because it learns from everything else that came before it. It doesn't copy it. It is inspired by it, and it does kind of elevate it and bring it to a newer, younger audience, right? Which made me feel like they would have done more with Nobara instead of, because you do look at all these other series, and I think Orihime from Bleach and I think Sakura from Naruto are great examples of these other characters who, and I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is like, these are also two characters that do kind of fall by the wayside. I mean, because the other characters sort of take all of the spotlight. And I think Nobara was a cool enough character, and I liked her enough to be in that spotlight a little bit more. I know that she isn't as strong as Megumi or Yuji, but I don't know. I would have liked to maybe see that more, see that struggle more. You know what I mean? Not that it is not there, but I don't know if it was enough for me personally. I mean, R.I.P. though. Damn, dude. Damn. Let's see. Can't waste potential that's not there. Damn harsh, dude. Fuck. Conrad said we need a W take somewhere. We're trying.
You are my special.
Choso and Yuji is my favorite fight in the series. Tiberius, I 100 million% agree with that, dude. 1,000,000% agree with that. I haven't seen anything like that. It was a standout for sure. Choso fight was the best of the season. Yeah. DJ War Ready says maybe I'm alone here, but I like the Shibuya arc better in the manga. The anime and fights look way better, of course, than the manga. I really do like the whole Sukuna fight was mind melting. It was so incredible. Ah, man. I mean, there have been so many peak moments from this season, but it was just that death that kind of like, it made me feel something. And JJK, this is from Tiberius, you pay for your mistakes. Sorcerers that live the longest are the ones who are selfish. It's that kind of world. And I totally get that. And I like that. But I don't know. I even felt like that moment with Nanami seeing his old partner. That really tugged on my heartstrings. Like that really made me feel so much more. And I totally get, I mean, that's, I think, a good story, right? That characters are going to have to pay for their mistakes. You don't want characters walking around in stories doing whatever the hell they want and nobody has to kind of like suffer any consequence. Nothing really matters. I like that. But again, it's maybe I'm not articulating it correctly because like I'm not upset that she died, you know. I just wish I would have seen more from her before she did. Aaron, people die when they are killed. That's true. That's true. Josh, you will really vibe with a character in the next arc named, here we go. I'm not going to be able to pronounce this. Naoya?
Naoya?
I don't know. Naoya?
Oh, no. He's trying to get you.
Oh, is he trying to get...
I think he's like, Naoya nuts or something.
Oh.
Maybe it is a real character. I just expect that. Conrad, did you read that donation?
No, I was gonna get to it though because I love Conrad and I respect everything he has to say. Josh was too happy I wasn't roasting him. Don't worry, Josh. You're still the king of L's.
Gosh, for real.
See, I mean, I knew it was gonna be something like that, you know.
What it comes down for to me is just my feelings.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it was sad and it was like, damn, that sucks. But it wasn't like a, Gurren situation for me, you know?
Right.
Like.
Yeah, where you're like bawling.
Yeah, no, it's not,
right.
I didn't have that reaction. I didn't have that like guttural reaction or even other things that we've watched.
You know what? That's what it is.
That's just how I feel about it.
That's what it is, Mehgan. We just watched Gurren Lagann, which is a classic. But we knew those characters for how long? And I was fucking bawling my eyes out. We knew Kamina for 9 episodes. We knew, all of these other characters for a little bit longer, but still in the grand scheme of things, not a lot of episodes. And I felt like my freaking brother died, dude. I felt like a family member died.
No, it was rough, but I just don't feel that with JJK characters. And I want to, but I just don't. And I never have.
Mm-hmm.
I never have. And I watching it and it's really good, don't get me wrong, but just the attachment to the characters, like that's just it for me. It's not that's like my only, I guess, critique or whatever, but that's just how I feel about the series in general, but that doesn't stop me from enjoying it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I do feel connected to certain characters, just not all of them, which I think is pretty normal, right?
Yeah.
Because even in Naruto, I loved almost everybody. Actually, I think I did like pretty much everybody. And I think that there are certain characters that I want to love so much more in JJK. But I love Megumi. I do love Yuji a lot more. That Choso fight, he got so much fucking cooler after that. Gojo, obviously, bro. Nanami was my king. R.I.P. King. For real, for real. But yeah. Let's see. Conrad,
thank you.
let's go.
Let's go.
It's your kitchen.
Here we go. Buckle in, everybody. Strap in. Damn, Josh was kind of roasting me for KTTUs.
Probably the typos.
Probably typos. You really one, not.
You're a real one.
You're a real one, not just a volume one.
That's funny.
Yeah. Kind of not roasting me.
Yeah.
And then I did kind of do it there. So but I did it accidentally. Yeah. Love you, Conrad. I try because I don't know what you're doing. You could be freaking like exercising. You could be like grocery shopping. You could be like trying not to get caught at work. You know what I'm saying? You're pulling it out. You're typing something real quick. So I'm not trying to roast you for typos. I'll find plenty of other things to roast you about.
Oh shit.
Conrad.
Zigzag said, Wiggins says, who cares about these bozos? I don't mean that. But I am like Double B 2014. I have felt like a weirdo for feeling this exact same way all week. Everyone's praising it, but I just don't connect to these characters dying. And yeah. Roxanne said, personally, I'm not very attached to JJK characters, but I'm good with that. I have my phase like Yuji Choso, spoiler, but with the deaths, it's the themes tied to them that I enjoy versus being attached. I 100% agree because I did like the way that they tied Nanami's partner during his death to Nobara for Yuji in that moment. Like, I'm pretty sure Nanami saw his death because he was with him because they were partners, right? Yeah. So here's Yuji and Nobara, I mean, one of his classmates, one of his closest friends, perishing, dying, and that's going to set the course for the rest of his career, continuing to do what he's doing, being a, what are they called again, Source? See, I'm so bad at
Jujutsu sorcerer.
And his career and his schooling. Mm-hmm. And him getting stronger. And the reason why he wants to continue to fight the good fight.
Yeah.
And I think that's super important. And I liked that about the deaths. Like, exactly, you nailed it spot on, Roxanne, because that's what I enjoy in seeing how he's going to evolve from this point on.
Yeah. Yeah. And I Lucas Chrisman is saying that's so interesting because I think Nanami is one of the most relatable characters in shonen anime manga. He literally was just a good man trying to do the right thing and dying to do so. And that's why Nanami is one of my favorite characters, or R.I.P. King was my favorite character. I agree with that. My whole thing is really more with, I guess, Nobara. It really is just Nobara. And it's because I liked Nobara and but I didn't feel for Nobara. I think that's the difference because to Megan's point, again, she hit the nail, no pun intended, R.I.P. Nobara, on the head when she said that was a beautiful parallel to show Nanami's partner because Yuji is going to have to deal with the same thing that Nanami had to deal with, but he's not Nanami. He's a different person. And so he is going to probably have a crazier reaction to it and deal with it differently than Nanami. So I loved that like moment. I just didn't feel for Nobara, but Nanami, goated. Spicy Kimchi, Nanami just wanted to work his shift and go home. Died working OT for the corp. Bro.
For real.
Too true. Just think that bread store lady is still waiting for Nanami to come back. Oh my God, dude. I wish I had a fucking sound that was like really sad. What's a really sad sound? Damn. And this was the season 2 that he really
shined.
He shined.
I know. It just like makes me sad, like just thinking about him and thinking about like truly just like what a great man he was, and that I'll never like be able to get my hair pulled like that. That'll never happen to me. I'll never have my hair pulled like that or be handled by that man, and that's what makes me sad. A fictional character.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. But that was, I mean, that was really it. No, this is from Starin. Nobara's ego is the reason she died. Simple as that. And
she did
totally
fuck up.
Get that.
She fucked up. She
Yeah.
fucked up big time. She fucked up bad.
And the moment where it happened, where she just kind of got like, bah, like it was so quick. I like the way that it happened.
And she was like, damn.
Again, that's
She was just like, oh.
yeah. This is what it's so hard to explain or express, because I love the way it happened. Fast. It was because of her ego, absolutely. It was just that quick pow to the face.
And it was just like one touch.
A touch. You know, we're seeing people getting fucking slammed into buildings,
Yeah.
thrown across cities,
Torn apart.
Whole fucking blocks,
Set on fire.
torn apart, exploding, and she just got that little bat, and it was instant. And then it was, you know, the head exploding. So I liked all of it. I just didn't feel it.
Yes.
And I guess that's what I'm you know trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nobara really had an eye-opening experience. Damn, is that because her eyeballs fucking exploded?
Yeah.
Holy shit, DJ Warready.
I can't wait for Mahito to be no more. That's all. I'm done with him. I'm over him. Let's move on. You know, let's beat his ass, get it over with, and let's go. Let's end it. You know, I'm tired of seeing his face. I'm tired of seeing him. I'm tired of hearing his laughs. I'm tired of it all.
I like him.
I liked him before. You know, I liked his whole vibe. I liked his, you know, the scars, everything, the fit, the hair. He, you know, he was cool, but I'm just over his shit now. I'm over it. I don't want to see him. I don't want to look at him. I want him to end. I want him to end. And
Might happen.
I mean, it has to. It has to. He needs to go.
Lucas
He
is
needs to
saying,
go.
I think Nobara just had little moments spread out through 2 seasons, the break with Movie Zero and early this season. Didn't help.
Yes.
You know what, Lucas? That's a great point, because I'm sure if I was reading it weekly, I would feel a lot differently, because I've waited so long between seasons and movies, like you said. So I see that 100%.
Roland V. Dub said his VA was going off. Yeah, like rent was due, bitch. He was
Rent was
fucking
due.
going off. And yeah. I mean, again, talented. What a crazy character. What a complex character. But I just can't handle. I just can't handle seeing his face anymore.
I love him, dude. I'm not over him yet. I think I have more of a tolerance for that because of certain series that I watched growing up. Because for me, it's Bleach for sure.
I thought
Which
you were
is
gonna say
like
like taller people in my life. I was like, damn.
for certain people in my life. No, but like Aizen.
Are you serious?
Stop!
You're the one who said it right now.
You said it and I repeated it.
But you solidified it.
No.
That was so crazy.
Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys watching this?
I was
This
talking
is
about.
live.
I was talking about other people, and then you look at me like, and I didn't imply
I didn't
me.
look at you. I looked in that direction.
Bitch.
But I was saying, like, with Aizen and even early on in Naruto, it was Orochimaru for a long time. I just have more of a tolerance for these villains staying a threat throughout than I think maybe you do, because I know that's like you, and even like Dio, right? For you is another character that you're kind of like, sometimes you just kind of had enough of Dio. You're like, I want to move on. And that's valid. That's super valid. But I just think I don't know, because of the things I watched growing up, I've developed a little bit more of a tolerance for it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Paladin Berserker Jedi, let's go.
Let's
Go check out the community live Discord. R.I.P. Nanami.
R.I.P. All right.
Random viewer. Oh shit, random viewer. Why are you not reacting to JJK? Honestly, truly, it's just time. It's just schedule.
Time.
If we had more of a team, if we had, I guess that's just it. And if we could like afford to do that, and then we'd be unstoppable. We'd be reacting to JJK. I mean, we'd be doing so many more things.
Yeah, if we didn't have to like edit everything.
It's just the two of us.
Mhm.
Yeah. Grant. Oh
Bro,
shit.
Gosh, for real.
Hi guys. Hi Grant.
Hi.
Dwayne, Orochimaru was unfucking killable. He escaped everything. I loved Orochimaru though. Oh man. And I'm really, I will check the community live, Paladin. I just want to close the sort of Jujutsu Kaisen conversation by saying, like, I still really am enjoying season 2. It was just that moment for me that because I was seeing the reactions online and from other people who love the series and who've read the manga. And I just like felt that little bit of a disconnect in that one moment. I am really excited to see how the season ends. And like I've said before, I really do want to start reading after the season ends. I still plan on doing that. And if it's something I just do and talk about on a community live or talk about, you know, in a different, you know, space, I mean, I think I would really like to do that because I don't honestly even know what the future of the anime is going to be with the stuff that's coming out and with the animators during just this season alone. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to finish it. And I honestly can't wait to start reading it too. Josh, real talk. Do you love Tenten though? I mean,
Who's Tenten? Oh, Naruto?
Yeah.
I was literally looking at characters to cosplay Naruto.
You were.
I was like, who's like, I literally asked Josh, I was like, who are like some good female characters in Naruto? And what was your response?
I'm going to be honest. I told her there's not a lot. That's what I said. And am I lying? Am I lying? Because she was like, oh,
I don't know. I've never watched Naruto. I've read the first volume. I've watched a couple episodes here and there, but I don't know the through line of the story. I don't know what happens. I don't know any of the characters really, besides Sakura and Sasuke and Naruto. So I was just like, I was blown away. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Facts? That's crazy. And then I looked up like female characters in Naruto, and I was like, there's not that many, huh?
Bro, I feel bad. I feel bad.
Besides Sakura and Hinata.
Yeah, there's Hinata there. I mean, Tsunade.
Yeah.
Inoue.
Hinata, Tsunade, and that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah,
so.
it
That's so sad, man.
It sucks.
Why?
I don't know.
But there was one character that I was like, oh, I'll cosplay her. And then you were like, oh, that would be good.
This is Tenten, by the way. Tenten is cool.
I like Tenten.
Tenten is cool, but Tenten is a little bland. Is a little like there's nothing wrong with Tenten other than
she's a little vanilla.
She's just a little to me, she's just a little vanilla. But yeah, nothing really like
There is one. What's her name again?
I forgot.
What's her name again?
Forgot.
Let me look it up. Naruto.
Let's see. This is from Jonathan R. Let's go.
Shitty.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Even though I was tired of Orochimaru and Aizen, I tolerated those two more than I have for Naraku from Inuyasha. I hated that motherfucker so much. I hate watching the show just to see him finish. Damn. That's crazy. Shout out Jonathan R. Grant says, so a lot of people saying Nobara's death was completely pointless, which I understand, but it makes JJK real. I definitely don't think it was pointless.
No.
It was not pointless. It did serve a very real purpose, and I think it served that purpose well. Yeah, but it was just my feelings about it, and I felt a little. Maybe I'm heartless.
Maybe you
Maybe
are.
I have no heart.
Maybe you're jaded as hell.
Tenten is mega useless though. She is, but I mean, like she doesn't like. She's not like. The thing about Tenten is I have no feelings about her. Like I don't hate her, but I literally have no feelings about her. She doesn't make me mad, but she doesn't make me like happy either.
Yeah.
Tenten legit doesn't exist in the manga. She exists, but never does anything or has any roles outside of the very start and end. She's more of an anime only character from all the filler.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying Conan is good. Tiberius the Dono, let's go.
Let's go.
Check out Pakuda, Meg.
Check it out. I'm gonna get some water.
Do you know who this is?
I'll be right back. Yeah.
You don't.
But why?
I mean, I like their character designs. I looked up how is Kurenai Yuhi? Is she cool? I like her vibe. I like her outfit. I like her red eyes. She seems cool. She's a filler though. Oh, she's in filler. Oh, okay. Yeah. Have you read all of Undead Luck? It has a really good female cast. No, we haven't yet. I haven't even watched it. She all right. And you get to wear a Kotsky robe. Oh, I forgot who it was. They said, Conan? This is Conan. Oh.
Oh, yeah, she's the Akatsuki member. Yeah, that's the other one I was
That
telling
was
you about.
cool. With the purple hair. She's cool.
No, she is cool. She is cool.
I gotta read it. I gotta watch it just so I can, close that chapter. I need to finish it.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage.
It is.
And I definitely need a refresher, too.
It is. Freyren has been amazing.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it has. Oh my god, I love Freyren. That's a cosplay I want to do too.
Same. I want to be Himmel.
I want to be Frieden, journey, people and emotions. I don't understand.
Let me see. All right, now we're going to be jumping over to the community live section of the Discord. See what's going on over there.
Grant said, bro, gulp in the water element. Yeah. Gulp, gulp,
Bro, I
gulp,
was
gulp.
dehydrated. Again, if you don't know, there's always a link to the Discord in the description. You can join if you're not a member already and post things you'd like to see us react to or talk about in the community live section. Let me pull this up. Actually, let me kind of reframe it a little bit so we can...
The Ancient Magus Bride Season 2 has been absolute fire. I only watched the first episode. I'm not caught up. And I literally kind of forgot that it was showing. So I'm going to catch up.
Oh, yeah. You were like really obsessed with that show.
It's an amazing show. It's an amazing show. And there's a crazy mystery happening right now within the series to Season 2. And I love all of them. And Elias is one of the many zaddies that I do have.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I get that one, though. That one makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think we left off around this point. So the Gurren Lagann movie 15th anniversary is in theaters January of 2024. Woo! I mean, we really want to go. It's just, so we already kind of said that we would react to it with the community, and I still want to do that.
Yeah.
But it's like, I also want to go see it in fucking theaters too,
Both.
Dude. Damn.
Both
I guess
them.
so.
Both of them.
Bro, and guys, if there's anybody who hasn't seen it, I mean, we just finished it in 2023. Oh my god. We just finished it in 2023. It is so fucking amazing. This show is so good. It's short and sweet, and it covers such a large period of time. Like, it tells a lot of story, I guess. It tells a lot of story in the amount of episodes it has. If you haven't seen it, see it, dude. It's amazing. It's amazing. So, I mean, we've already kind of planned on potentially going to see it, but I mean, if you're down to do both, Mehgan, I'm down.
I'm down.
Oh, shit. We got some new cards. Mehgan, now will you play the game? Now will you play the game with me? Or will you just buy these packs to look at them? Still out.
Maybe I'll play.
No, you won't.
I don't have a lot of time to play games. Okay? I'm going to be working. I'm going to be a single working mother.
Oh my god.
So, I don't have time to be sitting around playing card games when I'm raising a child. And that's just a fact. So, you know what I mean, you guys?
I mean, I kind of fell off too. I need to catch up. See what all the new sets are. What are all the decks? What's everybody running? I need to get back in the game. I stay itching to play either TCGs or RPGs, like tabletop RPGs. I stay itching. But it's a lot of coordination. It's a lot of coordinating, things with people. This is Spy Family from Beans. Are you caught up on Spy Family? You don't watch?
No, I haven't watched it.
You know what? I'm going to say this about Spy Family. I love it. I think it's great. I think it's amazing. I think it's awesome. I think it's wholesome, sweet, beautiful. It's truly a great series.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why I don't feel any urgency to to watch it. Not like I do with like Freyren, for example. I mean, they're different shows, of course, but I need to get back on it. Is this new though? Is this like a new? Oh, this is not what I thought it was. This is like a game.
Oh, this is your being in Street Fighter.
What the fuck? I didn't know this was happening.
Yeah, I saw this on Twitter a while ago, or a little bit ago.
Fuck?
Cool, huh?
Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is amazing, bro. This is amazing. Yo.
Hee.
I mean, now that is a mommy right there. That is a mommy right there.
They're smiling and fighting.
Okay. All right.
They're smiling and fighting and smiling and fighting.
You got me with that one, dude. I'll check that out, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You know I'll check that shit out.
Oh.
This is the article we pulled up earlier. Bro, this is so exciting. I don't know if Kev is still in the chat at all, but Fiona and Cake renewed for season 2.
Woo! Let's go.
I don't think we got the chance to talk about it as much as I would have liked to, but Fiona and Cake was absolutely incredible. I did probably mention it when we talked about it with Kev briefly last week. It's a show that I thought they were going to cash in on. I thought they were just using the Adventure Time IP as a way to, like, you know, just make a quick buck. But that is not the case. It is an amazing show. It's a lot more adult. Not like not Invincible level, but I mean, there is a few curse words. There's a little bit of gore in it, but its themes, the story that it's tackling is really well thought out. There's such a care for like the lore and the world.
Yeah.
And like, I just thought it was amazing from start to finish. The character sort of like of Simon and spending more time with his pain, and seeing, you know, what he's feeling in terms of like his relationship and the loss of like Betty, and not being the Ice King anymore. I mean, it was so beautiful. It was sad. It was something I was looking forward to every single week as soon as a new episode would drop. So I am so glad that it's getting a season 2.
Same.
If you are a fan of Adventure Time, but I would say for sure, I mean, I guess, yeah, you have to kind of be, but you don't have to. I don't even think I watched probably 80% of Adventure Time. I don't think I watched 100% of Adventure Time. So you don't have to have seen everything.
Yeah.
But if you have a general understanding of the lore, very general understanding, then you will be able to enjoy it. And I mean, maybe you'll be able to enjoy it if you haven't, but there is a lot of like, especially with Simon, you kind of have to know about his origins as the Ice King and all that, and the stuff that happened with like him and Marceline.
Yeah.
But again, if for some reason you haven't, it's been on your list and you haven't got around to watching it, watch it. It's so good. So good.
Yeah.
This is awesome, dude. Awesome stuff. Yu Yu Hakusho, the live action did come out, the trailer at least.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, again,
I haven't watched the anime, so I don't want to get spoiled.
I never really, I watched like episodes randomly, not in any sort of order.
I haven't seen any of it.
So I don't know a lot about it, but I did watch the trailer. Did you watch it?
No, because I didn't want to get spoiled from the plot or anything. Because I'm eventually going to watch it, but I've heard good things.
Yeah, it's the trailer, it looks good. I mean, again, I don't have like a huge understanding of the story, but it looks okay. I mean, if there are other people who are bigger fans in the chat, I would love to know what you guys think. Because the budget looks insane. A lot of the characters do look pretty good. But I don't know. I kind of get a vibe from it. I don't want to be negative, but I kind of get a vibe from it. Oh, shit. This is Grant. Grant, what fucking shenanigans are you up to, dude? What are you up to?
This might just be a TikTok, but let's see.
Nah, dude. With Grant, it's always original. It's
Oh,
always
I
original
think I've
content.
seen this.
No, I'm okay.
I've seen this.
No.
This is me.
No. I'm okay. No.
Oh my god, that was so good. Yo, was that?
I did not see a One Piece one. I just saw a version of the like don't. They're like holding the bottle, but I didn't see that one. That one's cool.
Yo, that was so good. Like, wait, how did? Okay, this is like 2 shots, right? Like, yeah, because how does the bottle start from so far away?
Because someone. So what it is the trend. Like someone you're pouring it, and then the other person's like, no, and they're like, it looks like they're trying to stop you from pouring it, but then it's also them holding the bottle.
Let me see. Hold on.
So they hand it off at some point that you don't see it,
Okay.
and it looks like they're trying to stop them from pouring it. You know?
No.
See how his arm moves?
No. I'm okay.
It's still
No, his arm is already there.
Oh, it's too good. It's too seamless. It's too good. He's too good. Wow. Grant, that's amazing. That is amazing. I love that.
We did miss a donation here from Tiberius. Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Let's go. I threw JJK and Naruto Mash game in the community live.
I'll check it out right now. In the community live,
It's definitely up more.
Okay, I'll check it out. Paladin Berserker Jedi, as soon as your Nanami reflection happened, I looked at the floor and found $20.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
Shit.
A coincidence? I think not, dude.
I don't think so.
I think that was a gift from Nanami. In theaters 2024. I heard about this, dude. There's an Anohana Anthem of the Heart and Her Blue Sky produced by Cloverworks. It's an Anohana spin-off.
It's a movie? Oh, no, I can't do that.
I'm ready, dude.
I can't do that.
I'm like freaking Charlize Theron, dude. Heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
It's not Charlize Theron.
Who is it then? Nicole Kidman?
Yes.
They're the same person to me. They're the same.
So funny. But yeah, that's going to be super...
Cloverworks is a good studio, too, even though they fucked Promised Neverland. And I hate them for it. Anohana was so good. All right, let me scroll up and try to find this.
Fuck, that shit bugs me. I remember vividly being like 13 years old in my room using my computer and like sobbing.
Yeah.
Like uncontrollably sobbing. Like to myself, like this. My hand was like covering my mouth, and I was like, because it was late at night. I was watching it.
You were having a good cry. That's a good cry.
Dude.
All right, we got Thiberius right here, and I'm going to probably need some help because I've never played this game before. Okay, so I'll pull up the rules so we can all kind of look at it together because I'm going to need everybody's help. I'm going to need all great minds on this. Here. I guess the chat.
You can't just like read it.
But I guess I can.
You're like, I need help to even read it.
Okay.
Screenshot the GIF to get your number.
Okay.
So you screenshot this, right?
Okay.
Okay. Fill out category 1 through 1, 3, 4, 5 with 3 choices you would like and 1 choice you wouldn't want. Category 2, alignment is fixed to those 4 selections for everyone. The number you get, or the number you got, is how many spaces you count each time, starting at the very top with the F at the first space you count until you reach your selected number, and whatever space you land on is crossed out and eliminated. You screenshot a 5, you count the F, I, S, H, and then go down to a category 1 to the first spot, and curse techniques would be your 5th spot. You eliminate that
That's
spot.
what I'm saying. It's a little complicated.
At the point
Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm dumb.
I just haven't played MASH in a long time. Or should I say fish? When you get to the bottom category, yeah, I just haven't played this in a really long time.
Okay.
I need to see an example.
How about you there's some examples right here.
We're dumb. I'm so sorry. We're so dumb. We're literally so dumb. I have played it. But I was 10 years old. I just don't remember.
I'm just dumb. I have no excuse.
I'm sorry. We have to count.
Okay, so let's just
Okay.
screenshot the GIF.
Okay. Why did I open that? Cancel.
Maybe we'll go through it together with yours. We're gonna figure it out.
I mean,
Mark my fucking words, dude.
we'll see. So what do you want me to do? What'd you say?
Grant. Oh, I'm so confused.
What do you say? What did you say?
So you try to screenshot it,
Okay.
and then we'll see what number you get. You're gonna do it on your phone, and then you gotta fill out category 1, 3, 4, and 5 with 3 choices you like.
Fucking no! I don't want to update. Discord changed. Ew.
It did. It updated.
Oh,
Does it look good?
it's different. Okay, just give me a second. All right, so let me go scroll up here.
We're gonna figure it out.
Screenshot the GIF to get your number. Okay. Bonk. My number is 7.
Okay.
My number is 7. Fill out the category 1, 3, 4, 5 with 3 choices you would like and 1 choice you would not want. So 1, 3, 4, and 5. So I have to fill out each of these with things that I would want. I don't even know that many JJK characters. Damn. Okay. I have to look up. I don't know curse techniques.
Fill out category 1, 3, 4, and 5.
Look. So you fill these out with things that you would want and one that you would not want. So let's fill it out together. So what's a curse technique that you would want? I don't even know them.
Okay, let's pull up the list.
Let's see. Curse techniques, JJK.
Okay. I'll look it up too.
List.
I like the crow technique, whatever that one is. That one's cool. Cursed techniques. I'll look it up so we have it on screen. JJK. All right. Cursed techniques list.
You got it? I have it here.
Okay. Go ahead.
There's not like a list of all of them.
I have the complete guide right here.
Okay.
Let me pull it up so we can all look at it.
Dwayne said careful.
Oh,
spoilers.
That's true. Damn. Hold on. I'm reframing the
There's Naruto in the community events. There's a Naruto one too, but I don't know Naruto either.
Okay, so there might be spoilers in here. Okay, how about
I mean, I want to play.
Me too. I do too.
How about with ones that we already know? Obviously, don't pick ones that you don't know.
I mean, these are kind of split up, right? These Tokyo Jujutsu High. Okay, we know all of these.
Okay, so then just pick 3 that you would want.
Okay.
And then 1 that you would not want.
I mean, we could pick any?
Yes!
Okay. This is probably going to be... I do like Choso's, like, the blood manipulation thing. I do like that.
Well, let's just play together so that we don't, like, take too long. So, okay, stay here on So let's pick 3 curse techniques and then 1 that you would not want. So let's pick 3.
Okay, whatever Choso's is, I want that.
Okay, so Choso's on the list. I don't know what it's called, but we're just going to call it Choso.
I want that.
Okay. I'll just put Nobara's.
Okay.
You want another one?
We have to pick 3?
We have to pick 3 that we'd like, 1 that we would not like.
I like, Inumaki's, I just wouldn't want to I talk too much, dude. I need full range of my, I need every word in the vocabulary, in the English language.
Let's do Yuta's then. You can Cursed Rika Manifestation.
Oh, I like ghettos, actually.
Ghettos?
I love ghettos. To be able to, like, trap or to use curses.
Okay. And then 1 that you would not want.
Inumaki's. Because I need to be able to talk. I'm sorry.
Okay. So opponent. 3 opponents that you would want, 1 that you would not want. Obviously, you don't want like fucking Gojo.
Choso's would make you bleed to death.
Gojo, you do not want as opponent.
Right.
Or Sukuna.
Or Toji.
Which one?
I mean, as an opponent, I don't want Gojo or Sukuna as an opponent. Either one.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go to Gojo. Okay,
Okay.
so 3 that you would want to fight. I don't want to fight anyone.
3 people that I would want to fight.
Yes.
Davies said, "What's up, Davies? By the way, hi, Davies. Gojo is the obvious choice. That is true, but I just feel like that's so OP. And yeah, if I do use blood manipulation, then I use my own blood. It's so fucking sick, dude. And I would take the time to learn how to master it. Okay, in universe. 3 people I would want to fight. I would want to fight. This is hard. This is where it gets hard. I want the smoke with Panda. I was gonna say Panda actually.
Okay, so I'll put Panda
I would
on
fight
the list.
Panda. I would fight Panda.
All right, who else? If you want to go to the list of characters, if you can't really think of any.
But I mean, I guess would I fight Maki? I don't know. I feel like I could win against Maki.
In your dreams. In your fucking dreams.
Fuck it. Put Maki on there. Put Maki. Okay. All right. Now what?
No, you need one more.
Oh, okay. I couldn't beat Maki. I'm just kidding, but bro, who would you don't have any?
I'll just put Yuji because he probably would spare me. All right. Let's go to partner now.
Who would I want as my partner?
Yes.
Oh, this is easy. I mean, I would definitely want fucking Gojo on my side.
Gojo, okay.
100%. I mean, if it's too OP, can I have like? Does it have to follow the rules of the world? Can I have like Gojo and fucking Sukuna on my side?
Because
then I'm unstoppable.
I don't know. I'm just gonna put it. Sukuna, Toji.
And Toji, yeah.
Who's the the fire guy? The fire curse spirit?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna put Nanami too.
Oh yeah.
And then we need one more that we wouldn't want as your
my opponent?
No, as your partner.
That I would want as my partner. Or that I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want.
Yes. We have 3 that we would want and then 1 that we would not want. And would you want Sukuna as your partner? I feel like he would not be a good partner. He would do his own thing.
But if we're partners, because that's the thing, if he's agreeing to be my partner, then
okay. So then 1 that you would not want.
Okay, then put Sukuna on one I would not want. Because again, he could turn on me in an instant, I guess, and fucking just blow me into oblivion.
So then
He could blow me into oblivion.
Person that you would want.
I mean Megumi. For sure.
All right. And then husband or waifu?
Nanami,
Toji.
husband. Oh fuck. Nanami's my husband.
Okay.
And waifu.
2.
Okay, this is where you got to be very careful. You got to think because there's a lot of potential. What's the girl with her hair in her face? That's mommy right there.
I'm so horrible with all of the names of all of them.
Spicy Kimchi, I'm beating Mekamaru in a fight if he has no dolls. That's true. I was almost going to say that too. Mekamaru is going to be, I think, a pretty, not easy. I mean, none of them would be easy opponents, but. Mei. Yeah, Mei. Tiberius, Mei.
And then for me, I would, one that you do not want. So we have 1 more that we don't want.
Husband and husbando waifu that we don't want. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. Who do I not want as a? I mean,
And it could be a man too, wife. Yeah.
But I have to choose one of each, right?
No, just one. It's 4. It's 3 that you want, one that you do not want.
Okay. I definitely don't want Jogo as a husbando or
Okay,
anything.
so Jogo.
Yeah, Jogo no.
Jogo no for me.
Jogo no.
Okay, so we are that's it. I mean, alignment. I'm just gonna pick the same ones as Tiberius here. So Royal Fam,
Okay.
Curse User, Student, or Higher Up.
Okay.
All right, so what do we have to do? What do we have to do now? Let me see. The number you got is how many spaces you count each time, starting at the very top with the F as the first space. You can count until you've reached a selected number. Whatever space you land on is crossed out and eliminated. Example, if you screenshot 5, you count FISH and then go down one category, and the first spot is Curse Techniques. If the first and the Curse Techniques category, and then go down to category 1, and the first spot in Curse Techniques would be your 5th spot, so you eliminate that spot.
Like the cat. Huh?
Stupid. So okay, so I screenshotted, what was my number?
7, right?
I have it right here. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I crossed that out.
I think so, right?
Yeah. Start at F and count spaces where you land on, you cross off. Okay, so Ghetto is not a curse technique that we could have. Ghetto's is out.
Okay.
And then do I just keep doing that over and over again? Because I would know, and then I go from there?
Maybe go from there. I think you go from there. 3rd spot on curse technique. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So then
where do I go from here?
I think you would keep going.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again, counting from the 3rd spot. Okay, then you could do it from the spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Megumi's out.
Fuck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Royal Family's out, and then you just continue to do that until you get all of them, right?
I'm pretty sure, but we'll wait. We'll wait for that to come in. We'll wait for that to come in on the chat. While we're waiting, though, shout out Beans D Zaru. Just came out from a second time seeing Godzilla Minus One and crying my eyeballs at the strength of human spirit. How are we doing today? Volume 1. Beans, we're doing great. We're struggling a little bit, if I'm being honest, with this game because I've never played it. But we're figuring it out. And by we, I mean mostly Mehgan.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time after this point. At the point... Okay, I'm not going to continue.
Okay. She's in the trenches. She's doing the Lord's work. Whatever is left, this is from Tiberius, whatever is left is your choice. Until there is one left in each category. Yeah, so Tiberius is saying...
Then you'd have to start from fish again?
No. You don't. No. You start from here now, and you keep going.
Okay, so then you have to do fish, right?
I think you would have to keep going through fish, yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. So you cross off H, right? Because if you look at some of the examples, they are crossing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start from, and then you start from H.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she got it. We got it. And who said we couldn't figure this shit out? And by we, again, I mean Mehgan. Sorry. Shout out Grant.
Bro, Losh for real.
You guys are great. All love to you two and the community. Wash and Mehgan for real. I fucking love Grant, dude. I love Grant. Thank you, Grant. You're the man. Spicy Kimchi, another member of this community that I fucking love, dude. Gifted Volume 1 podcast membership. Let's go to drag. Bro, I can't read. Drag, because with the X, when it has the X in there, I know you pronounce it. It's like French or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like Dragouche. I mean, that's probably not how you say it. But they got, it looks like Marco as their icon. Welcome. You start where you left off, but y'all do your thing. No, we are. We're starting where we left off each time. So we got that. We did get that right. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. The first space. Hot Fart Dragoo. Shout out Hot Fart. I want to keep going through while Mehgan is working her way through that. What do you guys think of the Furiosa spin-off movie? Hot D Season 2, The Boys Season 4, Ted TV show trailers. Have you watched any yet? Paladin? I've seen it all. The Furiosa spin-off, I'm super excited about. I was a little skeptical about it because I didn't know if George Miller, I believe, is the creator. Furiosa trailer. I wasn't sure if he was going to be involved, but he is. So knowing that he is involved, I'm very excited. It looks great. The only thing I'm a little skeptical of is Chris Hemsworth. I mean, I like him, but I don't know. He's just to cast a character who is known for being another character and then dressing him in very similar clothing, like there's so many times in the trailer where I'm like, he just looks like Thor. He just looks like Thor. Furiosa. Let me see. Hold on. Furiosa. I can't spell. Yeah, I'm very excited, dude. I'm trying to find a picture of him in one of the trailer threads. Let me see. Oh, here's some photos here. Let me move this over here.
All right.
You got it?
I got it, everybody.
She got it.
Woo! Sorry that took me so long. I haven't played in a long time. So, what our results are, what kind of sorcerer would you be? We would be a special grade sorcerer.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Our curse technique would be Choso's.
Okay. Except I got to be very careful. I don't want to, I got to use my own blood, so I got to be very careful with that technique, but I like it. it.
Our alignment is curse user.
Okay.
Our opponent would be Yuji.
We could take him.
Yuji.
We could take him.
Our partner would be Gojo.
Oh, damn. Dude, come on now.
And our husband and waifu would Jogo. It was literally
what
Jogo.
The fuck, dude?
Yeah.
What the
Now I'm actually doubtful.
It was literally the one that you didn't want.
Oh my god.
But all the other ones were pretty good. Oh, and yeah, our alignment would be curse user. I forgot to mention that.
Bro, what? Jogo, really?
Yeah.
The fuck? No, that's the one. I really didn't have many preferences on this, but one very strong preference that I had was to not be paired up in terms of a romantic relationship with Jogo. What am I supposed to do with that? Damn.
That was fun though. Now that we know how to play, I'm sorry.
Now that we get it, it's fun. It's just that we're dumb or I'm dumb. It took a lot longer to get, but now that we do get it, it is fun. So shout out Tiberius. That's dope. Tiberius said that. He's also putting the One Piece one together, too.
Oh, sick. And I have to read Naruto, but thank you guys. Thank you, Tiberius, for putting that together. Sorry, we're dumb. But that was fun. MASH is really fun.
I never played in school. I never played.
I played all the time.
I would only do that one thing with the little fortune teller.
Oh, like guess? Those are so much fun.
That's fun. That's fun.
You feel like...
We should make one. We should make one of those. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Because wouldn't it be like... Wasn't there a formula that followed too? Because people would put whatever they wanted to in there, but there was also a way that you could do it that did follow kind of like a template, follow like a formula, I think.
Well, depending, I mean, the formula just being whatever number you pick can lead to this.
But I feel like there was one that had like, I guess prompts, but I could be misremembering. Because I do feel like most of the time people would just put whatever the hell they wanted. And the more personal they made it, the funnier it was. Yeah, we should do that. Shout out again. Sorry, we kind of fumbled our way through that one. Did you get this donation from Beans while I was putting all that together? Okay, and then you're up to date with them? Let me see. Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Sorry, I was in the trenches over here.
She really was. This is the some stills from the Furiosa movie, which Mehgan, you said you don't remember if you ever watched Mad Max or not?
I think I did. I just don't remember it.
I was telling Mehgan that it was one of the most insane theater experiences I have ever had, and I have a very short list of movies. I love movies. I love going to the movie theater when I can. But there are a few movies that have made me feel changed after I watched them, and Mad Max was one of them. It fucked me up, dude. When I left the theater, I didn't really feel like the same person anymore, dude. I felt different. I felt fucking different. So I can't wait, knowing that George Miller's involved. I can't wait. And Chris Hemsworth does look cool, dude. Don't get me wrong, but he also not in this shot, but there's some other ones where he's running around in the sand in a cape and shit. I'm like, bro, why are you dressing him up like Thor?
He's trying to escape Thor, okay?
I'm super excited.
Give him a break.
Gene26, Fury Road, that first time in theaters was wild. Yeah. Will, shout out Will. Mad Max is so good. If Fury Road is a movie I can literally watch anytime and be thoroughly entertained. Same. I want to rewatch it, actually. It's so good. It's so good.
It's from what I remember, it was just visually oh, this is sick.
And it's literally a ride. It's a ride from the very beginning to the very end. What else was Paladin? What else did Paladin mention? After this segment, we'll probably wrap it up too. Hot D Season 2. The trailer came out for Hot D, House of the Dragon.
Woo!
It looks great. I'm really excited about that. And I feel like we'll be getting it sooner than later. I think I don't even know what the exact date or if there is an exact release date yet, but the strikes didn't affect it. So we will be getting it on schedule, which I'm really excited about. So that'll be nice. I can't wait. I loved the first season. Second season looks incredible. I mean, yeah. The one thing I can say that I'm not too fucking stoked on is the Ted TV show.
I mean, I don't need to watch it. I've watched the movie. Don't need to watch it. Davies with a member comment. Member for 17 months.
Holy shit, Davies.
Let's freaking go.
Let's go. Davies. Woo, Davies.
Saw Mad Max alone on a Wednesday, and there was no one in the theater with me. Best movie experience of my life. I'm
telling you, dude, it was fucking life-changing. I'm not being hyperbolic when I say that. I mean it. I felt fucking changed. It was so good. I think I'm positive I went by myself, and I just sat in that theater and soaked it.
Positive.
I soaked it all in.
I went by myself.
It was so amazing. Can I just say, I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant with this TED TV show shit, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Seth MacFarlane, say what you will, but he's
very talented man.
He's a very talented man. He's
very talented. Iconic. He has built an empire, and he sings, he acts, he dances, he writes, he voices. I mean, he's just
jack of all trades.
He really is.
Master of all.
He really is. Broadway.
Yes.
Theater. I mean, he can do everything.
He really can. I love him. I think he's a great, like Mehgan said, entertainer, writer, all of those things. But what makes me so frustrated, and whatever, get your bag, dude, do you. The TED TV show did not look funny to me. It looked and it could be the way the trailer was cut together too. It
might be really good.
It might be really good. I would be shocked if it was, though. It looked very I guess like nothing
That's
looks
how they
very special
make
about it.
Trailers, though.
That's true.
Usually, that's how they make trailers. Being said, I need more Orville. Like that's what I need.
Bro, that's what I was gonna go off on because there was all this speculation about like, was there going to be more Orville? Orville started getting, I mean, it was good the whole time. I loved it.
It's so good.
But it started getting even crazier and crazier. And then they got a bigger budget and it started looking like a fucking movie. And I was so lit off my ass for more Orville. But then
so good.
When it was about to get renewed or people were waiting for the news of the renewal, it was said that like Seth MacFarlane can't or didn't like officially announce it because he was going to be working on Ted.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, that's why I'm so mad. Honestly, not because of like my feelings towards Ted, the show, whatever, the movies were fine, but you're stepping away from Orville to do this. Like, do you get your bag if that's what's making you happy? If you're creatively fulfilled doing that, then do it by all means. But like, damn, I want some more Orville is all I'm saying.
I crave it.
Hot fart. I love American Dad. American Dad was really good too.
Good boy. I can't do it. I can't go that low.
Good morning, USA.
I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day.
Oh, and again, if you haven't seen Orville, check it out. I mean, if you're a Star Trek fan or just like a sci-fi nerd, I mean, I think you'll really enjoy it. It's really funny, and I think it.
But it has really good, like, serious episodes. It's so funny. The comedy lands, but the serious episodes and the things that they have to work out and figure out, it's so good.
Yep. It's like Star Trek, mostly, obviously. It's a very, very Star Trek inspired, clearly, show. But maybe even a little Doctor Who campiness in there, too. You know what I mean? I just love when they go to these other planets and societies and are just kind of exploring these other ideas, which they do in Orville really well, like really well. And the comedy at a certain point, I feel like the first season, they felt pressured to be like really funny. And then the comedy sort of like becomes a little bit less of the focus in later seasons. It's still there, but it's more like naturally sort of like woven into, I think, the stories. It's
acting's
so
really good. Like everyone's just like really, really good. There was like a scene in particular of this one character. Oh my God, I'm forgetting his name.
Boris?
Yeah, Boris. And he like yells in this like serious scene. And me and Josh were like,
oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, you don't know. I was like, The acting is like really, really good. And
that's why I was.
I would we both highly recommend that show. I miss watching that show.
Me too, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, being said, we see him create an absolutely amazing world and he left us on a cliffhanger. Please, Seth. That's what I'm saying.
Please.
Dude. Everybody's saying American Dad is better than Family Guy. American Dad is the better show. Okay.
I mean, American Dad is fucking funny as shit.
Shout out Aaron Steele, too. Let's go.
It's your kitchen.
Gifted Volume 1 podcast membership to Gimli. Is that a Lord of the Rings reference? James said, did you guys watch Scott Pilgrim yet? Not yet, but I do really want to watch it. I'm going to probably have to watch it solo because Mehgan has strong feelings about the Scott Pilgrim franchise. I think for whatever reason, it's just a franchise. It's funny because this is what I like about
I just think it triggers me.
Yeah,
I think it triggers something that happened in my past, and I don't want to relive it.
And I feel that, and I get that because Mehgan, the thing, one of the many things,
and it's just all I don't know, bro. I mean, I love the style. I like the character designs. I like everything about it. Like the fight scenes look awesome. Everything looks great. But yeah, it was just like also that time in my life too when that movie was coming out. And then also like watching it as an adult versus like as a child was like a very what's the word? What's that drug that you take? Ashwagandha. What is it called when you like vomit? Ayahuasca. When you vomit and you see like clarity of your life and like your, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's how I feel watching Scott Pilgrim as an adult. I went through that experience.
What the fuck?
And it's okay. Everyone can enjoy it. Everyone can love it.
What I was gonna say is like one of the many things that I love about Mehgan is that she latches on to certain franchises and with and I genuinely do like this about you. I think it's so funny. She latches on to things and then just unapologetically hates them. And then when people challenge her, because her brother, for example, is like a huge fan and has been like talking
Loves
a lot
it,
about the
loves
show and
it.
how great like the show is, and it's presenting all these really good points, like why it's different and why it's fresh and why it's good, and nothing. Like once she has made up her mind, she has made up her mind. So I will probably have to watch it solo. But I do want to watch it.
Toy Story all over again.
What'd you think of the Boys trailer?
Oh, I mean, I guess it's election time, which I don't know how I feel about politics in this show. I don't really care, but it's going to be good. I have faith. I mean, of course, it has to be good. It looks cool. But yeah, the whole like...
Mehgan said Wakanda. What's that drug called?
Ashwagandha. I don't know what it is. Like I want to like it. I want to be a part of the, you know what I mean? Like everyone loving it, but I just can't with Scott. And I know that they're like, but that's the point. And I'm like, but is it though? Like
Well, your thing is like,
and it's also like I associate like again Michael Cera in that role. I just literally want to punch. Like I want to throw him out the fucking window. I hate him so goddamn much.
God.
I hate him with a burning passion.
Not the actor.
Not Michael Cera, but I associate him with that character, Scott.
Right.
Oh, god damn it, Scott.
It's a very like visceral reaction. I guess like you said, I was going to say I don't know where it comes from, but it comes from your past, I guess.
You just never understand.
You'll
just never understand.
But please, Mehgan, don't change. Don't change. Continue to feel this passionate about it because yeah.
And that's, I know everyone, that's, he's not supposed to be the most likable. There are unlikable MCs, but he is just insufferable. And he just done things that are just, there's no coming back from. And I just, everyone else is cool. Everyone else is sick. Honestly, that, if it was anything else but him, I think I would like it a lot. Because I love Ramona, Knives, everyone else, Kimmy, like everyone else. So, I mean, his roommate, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I love everything about it, except for fucking him.
So
I fucking hate him.
Oh my God, Mehgan, chill.
He's literally the fucking worst. I wanted like, oh my God, you have no fucking idea. Like,
see, even Thomas Fisher, Scott is meant to be awful. It's made more clear in the comics, in my opinion. And I've even heard in the show, it's a different sort of like timeline.
But when or
universe even maybe.
But I'm saying for me, again, it's that trauma. Yeah. I read it and I'm literally like seeing this other person. I literally like can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm like, I can't do this.
I get it.
Spoiler alert.
It's tied and connected to
I was Knives. So, spoiler alert.
I get it.
Woo! I love it.
That's why you have such a passion and a
hatred towards this character. I fucking, oh my God. It just reminds me. It reminds me. Like it's like it's like this character did me wrong, but he didn't do me. Right. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. And that's what, yeah. And that's why you say, like, you understand that the character is not supposed to be likable, that the character is supposed to be all of these things. And a flawed character is a good character. You understand all that. But for you, this character is super connected to a real person that you knew. So you can't, like, separate them.
No, it's very hard for me to do that.
Gotcha.
And it makes me upset when people, like it. Because I'm like, oh, you like that shit about him? Like, you like that? Like, you like that shit? And it makes me very upset because my brother's like, I love it. Like, I love it. And I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm going to stop going on this rant. And he's supposed to be mad. Maybe I'll like the new one. I'll give it a shot. But if I feel the same way, if I feel the same type of feelings coming up, then I just can't watch it. I just can't watch it.
Okay.
Dude is dating a high schooler. Yeah. Not a good guy. Not P. Diddy. Bro, I've been hearing some crazy shit about Diddy, and I never was like a Diddy like stan, but yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I mean, I just know he used to have crazy parties, and I knew there's a couple people I have a feeling. I've always had a feeling that some shit was gonna come out about him. P. Diddy honestly wasn't one of them, to be honest. Russell Brand was one of them.
Oh.
I was waiting for that clock to strike midnight because I knew some shit was going to come out about that freaking psycho. But
yeah,
there's people that things kind of come out about, and I'm like, I am not surprised at all.
No.
P. Diddy, I'm a little like, I wasn't like not surprised, but I also wasn't surprised. You know what I mean? I was more in the middle. I was like, oh damn.
Well, there's just certain things that you just find out about celebrities, like that whole like Neil Patrick Harris, like when he ordered that cake.
Yeah, there's
of what's her name?
Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse's like dead body as like a cake, like a party.
Yeah.
Like what a weird choice. Not only like to get a cake of a human being is a weird choice.
Yeah.
To flatline, but to get like a newly deceased Amy Winehouse.
Well, at the time, because it was at the time, I guess, like right when she passed away.
Yes, and it was like, let's eat her body. Like
I mean,
I don't know what the joke. I don't know what the mind. I don't know what the cogs in the head were
interesting.
We're doing, and even people like went to the like, you know, it's just like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, I need to do more research on that.
But Neil's I've always gotten a weird vibe from Neil.
Don't say that about. I mean, this close to the Doctor Who special. Damn.
I mean, he's playing a villain as he should, so I don't have a problem with that. Neil, God damn it.
Beans. Josh was waiting for Russell Brand's downfall, staring at him from down below.
Well, all that shit he did to Katie was like fucked up, and I'm not the biggest Katie supporter. I mean, I like some of her songs, but
right.
He like, yeah.
Well, yeah, for sure. Even at the time, I was like, damn, this guy kind of sucks. But he was also like he was a drug addict and a person who was like really into the party life.
And those, that's
why it didn't surprise me. I was like, yeah, bro, of course.
James with the dono. Thank you, James.
Let's go, James. Thank you again, James, for that birthday gift. That was so nice, man.
Thank you. That was sick as hell. I have a similar relationship with Perks of Being a Wallflower movie. I just watched it a couple years to make sure I can still feel the pain. Yeah, that's a sad. I watched it in high school. I read the book in high school, and we watched the movie in high school. And it does. If I feel like I watched it, I would probably like sob uncontrollably because it would remind me of like that time in my life in high school with like the friends that I thought I would have like forever, and I just don't have anymore.
Yikes.
But you think that like it's going to be like forever. Like there's certain times in your life when you think like, oh, this is like it, but then everything changes.
It does,
and that's literally like Perks of Being a Wallflower. Like it's just talking about high school and these relationships and
say la vie.
Say la vie, mon ami.
All right, Paladin, before we go, I will keep it brief and short because I don't really have a lot to say outside of it was amazing about the Doctor Who special. Again, I apologize. I know that the Doctor Who fandom is... I
mean, if you want to go off, I'll just...
I mean, I'm not going to go off for too long. I mean, chill.
I'll just dip out.
Chill. But yeah, apologies if you're not into Doctor Who, but I want everybody to get into this show, dude. I fucking love it. It's so nostalgic for me. It makes me so happy. And so I do want to talk about it a little bit. Wild Blue Yonder, the 2nd anniversary, 60th anniversary special came out on my freaking birthday. Woo! And it was the one that was shrouded in the most mystery of all of them, which I think came to bite it in the ass a little bit. And even there was a clip of the writer, the showrunner, Russell T. Davies, saying that he wanted to keep it a secret because he's literally quoted saying verbatim, I wanted to keep it a secret because it's the most simple of all three of the specials. And if I would have told you that it was about the Doctor and Donna, meaning, doppelgangers or whatever on a ship in space, that would have been it. I would have told you everything about the episode.
Yeah. And they wanted to like build suspense too.
And even him in that clip is saying, and I think that might have hurt sort of the episode a bit.
I mean, we talked about this.
Right.
People's expectations are what leads them to not enjoying something, right? Like, I kind of felt that way with The Boy and the Heron. Spoiler alert. I won't really go into it too much, but like my expectations were so high, and I was like, literally, again, like Doctor Who, thinking about all the other goated episodes that it could possibly be. It's going to be another banger. It's going to be another banger. It's going to be another banger. And not that it wasn't, but it's in a different way. And you still enjoyed it, but you still had high expectations because it is Doctor Who. You have this sort of like level that you're already placing it on. Yeah. And I think that people, because they didn't get any information, were speculating and getting crazy with expectations, and then they were let down. But it was good. It was fine. It was returned to form for, I guess, like Doctor Who.
No, it was really good, but I think a lot of like why people were kind of upset about it. And first of all, mostly people are super positive about the episode. I think the one thing people are even still a little just bothered by is all the stuff shrouded in mystery was understandable, but I think that they ended up taking it a little too far because in the trailers for the specials, they're every time a scene from that special would come up, it would kind of glitch and it would say redacted. And then in Doctor Who magazine, when it was talking about who else would be featured in the episode as in terms of like other actors, it started listing like it said, David Tennant, Catherine Tate, and then it said redacted, redacted, redacted. So people feel like they just took it a little too far. Like they went so far as to say there are people in this episode that we're not telling you about, and because we don't want to ruin it. But then there wasn't. And so people...
Okay, well then now they're straight up lying.
Right. I mean...
That's
but
different
they
than
didn't
just
like
being like, we're not going to say
outwardly
anything.
say that.
Well, the expectations were already high because, people were expecting Matt or Peter or anyone else to come back in, and they didn't. And we were like, wait, what? But to your point, they might come back next. They might come in.
I don't think they are. I mean, I would like for them to.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Because I'm starting to understand now that Russell T Davies is someone who means everything he says. And he has said and been on record saying that like multi-doctor specials have been done before. And so he doesn't really have any interest in doing them since they've been done and done well. So I really don't think they're going to come back in the last special. I would be fucking geeked, so excited if they did, but I don't think they are. But yeah, outside, like the episode itself was fantastic. It was absolutely incredible. Right after, I've seen a lot of people compare it to Midnight and of course like Rebel Flesh and other things. But right after the episode, I looked to Mehgan and I was like, this was such a Midnight kind of episode, which is one of my favorites. I still like Midnight more. Midnight's a better episode in my opinion, but this was a really solid episode. I really enjoyed it. My really only criticism, I would say that Wild Blue Yonder was a 9 out of 10. Super solid episode. My one critique was the CGI and visual effects. They looked not great. It looked like Snapchat filters at times. And it was, but it was only for literally like the runtime of those visual effects was probably total of like 1 minute of the entire special. So the majority of it looked incredible, but it was just those couple of, I just felt like there might have been a better way to show that, to get that idea across, the idea of these beings that exist outside of the universe slowly taking the form of these two people, but not being able to quite lock into their correct proportions and things. I feel like there was a better way to show that than like the goofy like Snapchat filter kind of look. But it was such a small part of the episode, and the majority of it I loved. And I would rank it above the Star Beast. I would rank it a 9 out of 10. It was I felt like a classic Russell T Davies era Doctor Who episode. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. I mean, they addressed a little bit of the Timeless Child stuff, the Flux stuff. They really showed the Doctor's sort of like inner turmoil with all of that, the mystery around it. And Eric said people shouldn't expect to see Matt or Peter. I agree. Like I would get rid of those expectations now, because if they do, cool. If they do show up, cool, but they probably won't. But I've been seeing too that the reason that Russell T Davies is introducing the Timeless Child stuff and the Flux stuff back in to the canon and talking about it in a more like subtle way is because, and this is a theory, that it's going to be a really big part of Ncuti's Doctor, because Ruby is the name of his companion, and her name is Ruby because she was orphaned and she was left outside of a church on Ruby Road. And so that's where she gets her name from. So she doesn't know where she comes from. She doesn't know who her family is. And a lot of people are saying that is going to be like her connection with like Ncuti's Doctor, him really exploring, not knowing where he really is from. And them kind of having that in common. I'm really excited for Ncuti. The next episode is probably going to be my favorite, but Wild Blue Yonder was up there outside of the teasing. That was a little, I understand, was very purposeful, but I think, again, I do agree that it was taken like maybe a tad too far. But I mean, it was almost a perfect Doctor Who episode in every way. Thomas Fisher said, not gonna lie, Wild Blue Yonder might be the scariest episode RTD has ever done, though. Genuinely creeped me out while watching. Felt kind, bless you,
Excuse me.
of Lynchian. Oh, David Lynch? Lynchian, TBH. I mean, I do think it was so terrifying and so great, but that's, I guess, why, like, in that one little moment, I don't even want to, like, keep talking about it because I don't want it to feel like that really, like, ruined the episode in any way for me, because it didn't. But I just felt for how scary the tone was when they were really big in the hall. It kind of like made that scary premise a little more goofy for that moment, but it brought it back. Like, the episode came back around. Russell T brought it back, and it was really solid. And I do still prefer Midnight, but it is up there as like one of the best RTD episodes I think of all time. Gene, no team up this time. We need to reset with these specials and the new Doctor. Yeah, you know what's crazy too is I have seen a lot of people saying that they don't feel like specials, and I get that, but I think these are celebratory in that they are, and I think you said this, Mehgan, when we were talking about it, they are like bonus episodes with like everyone's almost not everyone's, but almost everyone's favorite Doctor and companion. You know what I mean? But I do get that. I do get that and understand why people can feel that way. Will said that's a Marvel marketing shit. LOL. Yeah. Again, they had the logic was there, but I think they just took it a little too far. The CGI was pretty goofy, but I think that's kind of a given for Doctor Who. It like adds to the charm of it a bit. I agree. I do agree with that. I do agree. These have 100% actually been special. I mean, I think they've been incredibly special too. I mean, I love them. I'm not saying that, Gene, that you were saying that, but I have seen that discourse online a bit, and something just reminded me of that. I'm curious to know if you guys rank it above. I mean, I know that our Doctor Who army on this channel, we are small, but we are mighty. I do. Oh, not a Q&A. I do want to start a poll. Which special did you like more? Which Doctor Who special did you enjoy more? Star Beast, Wild Blue Yonder. Here we go. And I'm just gonna do Wild Blue Yonder. Oh, and seeing Wilf at the end. Don't even get me started, dude. It was so good. Oh, Test back. I just finished eating dinner. What'd you eat? The Star Beast was like 7 out of 10 for me, but Wild Blue Yonder was 9 out of 10. Thomas, I think I said for me, I almost completely agree. For me, Wild Blue Yonder was 9 out of 10, but Star Beast was, I would say, like 8 out of 10 for me. But we're pretty close. Yeah, Wild Blue Yonder's, I think, going to win. I think I'm going to have a lot more to talk about after the final special, the third special. I cannot wait, dude. I cannot wait. And I might dedicate a whole separate live just for us, for the Doctor Who heads, to talk about it, because I want to talk about all three of them, especially the last one, the Christmas special after that. Just kind of talk about it all and speculate about where everything is going. But yeah, love it. There were parts of were 8 out of 10. Yeah. Tessity ate chicken, pork, and fries.
Ooh, I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. All right, we will probably wrap it up. This is from James. Not into Doctor Who. My nerdy guilty pleasure lately has been reading Ultimate Spider-Man again. What run is the Ultimate Spider-Man? Let me look that up real quick. Ultimate. Because I don't know if I read that. Oh, no, you're talking about that show, the Ultimate. Oh, no. You're talking about the comic or the show? He said reading, so the comic, I assume. You know what? I don't think I ever read this Spider-Man run, Ultimate Spider-Man. Doctor Who takes over the channel in 2024. Doctor Who Discord channel. I mean, we should, Paladin. We should. I have no idea about anything with Doctor Who, but I'm happy to see y'all eating. Shout out Beans. Let's go.
Woo!
Let's go. All right. We're going to get some grub and eat. We'll be back to talk about One Piece tomorrow.
Woo!
So fucking excited for the new chapter. And Mehgan, guess what happens after we're done streaming?
Sorry.
You get
I
to
can't.
pick up Tony.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. I can't believe I'm going to be a pug owner once again.
I know.
I could just, I'm going to bawl. I have a feeling, like, I'm already getting teary-eyed. And I feel like I'm just gonna bawl. Because I just can't believe it. I'm not going to believe it. Like, I believe it's happening because I've been buying things and I've been being prepared. And I even made a doctor's appointment for him next month already. And I already put down a down payment and everything. And I'm like, oh. But once I see him and I hold him, then it's going to be real. Then it's going to be like really real.
It's going to change your life in a good way. In a great way. It's going to be amazing. Because I know how much you've really been wanting a dog.
Yeah. Phone vid of Mehgan meeting Tony. Oh.
I mean, I was actually thinking, of taking a video. We'll post it in the Discord.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be posting like all the fucking time, but I saw someone like earlier was like, I did give it a week before Tony has his own Instagram.
yeah, for real. Jonathan, our Ultimate Spider-Man is where Miles originated. Oh, that is right. I do remember that. I just never read it. But I did like a lot of the other Ultimate stuff that was coming out around that time. If I'm remembering correctly, because that's when they kind of like rebooted. Well, they had the Ultimates universe and they rebooted it. It was really good. Grant said, plot twist, he's a nightmare and chews on everything.
I know. I'm expecting it to be hard, but I'm going to put in the work to train. And I also have a friend who dog trains. So like worst comes to worst, I'll have to drop some money to get the boy tip top shape. But yeah. My arms are too long. What?
All right,
my
guys.
arms are too long.
That was so good. That was so good. All right, the only thing left to do is to get out of here on our outro. That is always the same and never changes. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, for chilling with us. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the best part about these community lives is getting to hang out, talk to you guys, hang out with you guys. You guys are the fucking best.
Love you guys.
We'll be back tomorrow to talk about One Piece. Any suggestions for the outro? My dog is at a point where I can't tell if his hearing is disappearing or he just doesn't want to listen.
It's a mix of both.
Grendam said, thanks for the stream. Thank you, Grendam. Thank you for being here. Bro, my bulldog is at... I can totally see fucking Grant with a bulldog, dude. That makes so much sense.
Until next time on Volume Minus One.
Volume Minus One. Shout out Verm, James, Jonathan, Grant, everybody. Joshua, okay, Verm, never mind. Shout out retracted. Josh was alive for the first Batman issue ever.
Welcome, Tony. He's not here yet, though.
But that is good.
He's not in my arms yet. Hot fart.
Hot fart. Shout out hot fart.
Obviously, my arms are too long.
My arms are too long. I do love that.
That's fine. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get a Doctor Who outro on here. Come on. All right, guys. You guys are the fucking best.
Love you guys.
End this poll real quick. Thank you for watching. Oh, actually, I have to cue this up. There we go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We fucking love all of you guys. You're the fucking best. And until next time, my arms are too long. No, really, no, my arms are way too long.
My arms are too long. It's always tricky with the arms. And once I get the arm right, then my jaw.
Oh, the snow turned back on. Did it turn back on, or am I tripping? Oh, no, it didn't. Bye.